Most indubitably 20 hours later.
Oh, wait, I didn't know Fenrir could take the help out.
I'll probably just go with the Tracer Bolt. My other ability.
Okay.
Make it simple. Combat.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But he can't take a feat until level 10. Interesting. Only ability score improvement, which is fair.
Okay. That's good.
Constitution or strength? Strength. And his thing is a D8.
You know what? I am going to grab my charging cable because I haven't been charging my headset all day and have been using it pretty much all day. So I'm sure it's going to beep at me here pretty soon. Get ahead of the problem right now.
Okay, I'm back. We had
Cool.
a bad dream.
Which one was it?
My youngest, Lucas.
Yeah. Right. Oh, is that for your constitution? Or your hit points?
Yeah, for Fenrir.
Alright.
Oh, in me and Fenrir, yeah.
It's Fenrir and I. Okay. So where we last left off at. Either of you guys want to do the recap? I forget.
Yeah, I would love to do the recap, actually.
Yeah. Anyone besides Jordan want to do the recap? Will be fantastico.
Yeah, go ahead there, Noel. I know how excited you get when you do this.
I do, but I'm having issues at the moment.
Alright, so I will pick which one of you two have to do the recap. How about that? And we just settle it with a roll.
Yes.
I'll do a D3.
Okay.
1 is Zach, 2 is Noel, 3 is Isle has to do it.
Alright.
Noel, you're up. What you got?
So the party returned to the ship to interrogate what is his name? Pulsed. Yes, Pulsed. Finding out Pulsed thought of the gang as his family. And after much retrospect, the party, or several members of the party had different opinions. The robot wanted to just kill him, but then didn't. Unknown reasons.
He also gained an inspiration point because of that.
Sylvaris wanted to hire Pulsed to work as a employee for the group. And Lucian was really confused about the whole ordeal and just thought we should either turn him into the police or let him go.
Is that what it was? Wasn't anything to do with killing him? Nothing about that came up, huh?
I don't remember. Anyways, they ended up letting him go to consider making a deal and becoming a future employee. Then the party don't remember. I don't know what the party did next. Some things. Hold on, let me read.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember.
You guys went and completed the quest.
Oh yeah, we went to talk to the robot. The robot for Lannis. And it gave us a boon upon Lannis's behalf, that as long as any negotiation that was within his means of doing and not against his order, he would levy favor for us and try to negotiate in our stead.
And Lannis is the Jedi, right?
Lannis is a Jedi.
Yeah.
Lannis Quill Bertek, or Bertuk.
Mm-hmm. That was very elegantly said. Way better than how I described it.
And then some things happened. I don't remember.
Oh, and I'm wanted.
Oh yeah.
Of, how the whole has anything happened in relation to the whole thing we had up in the mountain?
Not yet.
No, nothing's happened.
Lucian had a visit with Nimri about a small meeting about what they were deciding, and they hadn't quite made up their mind, and they would get back with us. They also had a small dispute about explosives, but nothing really changing. Yeah. Yeah. Like Zach said, Sylvaris is wanted by the police for murder in the streets.
For disintegrating someone, right?
Yes. Yes, for disintegrating somebody.
I won't lie, I had half a notion of just flying the starship when it got fixed over to the building and just blowing it up.
Oh, our ship is fixed.
No, it's not, but I was just stating, like, I had half a mind of just being like, yeah, I don't fear your technology.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was pretty much it. You guys had received one holo recorder that basically has Lannis's contact information. So if you are going to do basically what Ryan had elegantly stated before, tried to contact him, he can speak on your guys' behalf, and he would give the game mechanic is, if you have a diplomacy check is what it's called, but it's like some kind of negotiation. You can add a plus 20 bonus on top of your roll. So if it was like based around like persuasion, you would roll a d20, you get that result, you would add your any kind of proficiency, any kind of bonuses with your charisma, and then you would add on top of that 20 to basically boost to your side. But there were some caveats.
Okay.
Yes. And then you were wanting to procure a weapon.
Yeah.
There, Jordan. I would say you would be able to go ahead and roll me a it would be like a knowledge check for me. Basically be a knowledge check.
The divine being that's after a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
The force user that's now enamored with explosives. And the man wanted
Yes.
for his disruptor
that,
pistol.
So that way, like, your characters would know this.
Oh,
nice,
baby.
a 20. That's good. That's very good. Your characters would know this, that basically disintegration weapons and thermal detonators, and there's a variety of other weapons out there that are considered to be illegal and a war crime, basically. And if you are seen with these weapons or you use these weapons, if it's like outlawed or whatever, there's like basically war
Explosives
crime.
are a war crime?
There's war crime weapons. Disintegration weapons and also thermal detonators are like considered to be really rare, and they're highly dangerous. So
I'm just trying to get my hands on a bomb.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, man. I don't think
Exactly, man. It's like you don't.
But
go
how's
to,
that
like,
a war crime? That wars
That's
are
what I'm using
literally
that as
waged
an
with
example.
bombs.
I'm using that as an example. A thermal detonator is different than a bomb. A thermal detonator is different than a grenade.
Yeah, it's not. You know, there's
So if you're
a
trying to
difference
find
between a
grenades, that
weapon
would be
wielded by
like,
a country
I was looking through
versus a
some of the
man.
different rules that talk about basically how rare a certain weapon is, and how hard it is to procure these weapons, how much it costs to get these weapons. Because you're asking about finding these thermal detonators, different pieces of armor, different materials. And so I was doing a little bit of scrounging around. There's basically a couple of different tiers of weapons and like how regularly you can find them, how much they cost typically. So there's these outlawed, air quote, illegal weapons that are like on the degree of like war crime level. There's then like militarized weapons, and then there's civilian weapons, and then there's no like real law behind it. So it would be the equivalent of, I'll just use the in-game example. So disintegration rifles and like pistols would be like the rarest weapons, the war crime tier, the highly illegal weapons. Your militarized weapons would be like your E-web turrets, or like a minigun basically. They're not outlawed, but they're used by the military. You then have your like civilian weapons, which is going to be like your blaster pistols and your blaster rifles and your sporting pistols, things like that, like bowcasters. You have that kind of tier, and then you got your lowest tier, which is going to be like your sword
Fist.
or a bow and arrow, like these like primitive level weapons. I don't know. I don't think slug throwers fall into that category. I don't think so. But you got your real simple weapons like a club, and like your typical like for like D&D weapons like a mace or a flail, that kind of stuff. Those would be considered like the simple. Like you don't need to have any kind of the old rules talked about having basically a license to carry a weapon, which I don't know what I think or how I think about that kind of game rule or that kind of game mechanic, if I like it or not. But it was basically just like, real life, you need to register your gun under your name, that kind of thing. There's a mechanic in some of the older rules that work with that. I'm not implementing those rules into our game, at least not at this moment. But there are weapons that are like, oh yeah, it's normal to see someone walking around with a blaster pistol, but it's not normal to see someone walking around with a flamethrower. That kind of deal.
Yeah, I don't know where you're from.
It's just that my flamethrower happens to fit in the same pocket as a normal pistol.
Yeah. Okay. So with that out of the way, Jordan, you rolled an 18 for 20. That is great. So you are able to either gather some information around town, or you stumble across one of the natives, and they're able to point you towards, basically, if you go to the Hironi tribe or Irsat, you're able to get one of those weapons. Your how'd you pronounce it again?
It's a Naginata.
Naginata.
A shortened
That's right.
Naginata.
A shortened Naginata, and you're able to get one of those for, we'll say, 250 credits.
Now, what did we talk about last week? You and I? Or was it this week? Talked about the downtime.
Right, downtime activities. So, I know, Ryan, you were unsuccessful in having Nimri procuring a thermal detonator. I know Jeremy was gonna look around for some kind of armor upgrade to his body. Sylvaris, what were you having done? You were doing something. I forget now. Oh, I
think
know
it was
Lucian.
looking for workers.
Oh, you were looking for more workers? Oh, that's right.
Wasn't
You were
that
looking for work. That's right.
I looked for work. I looked for mercenary work, and
Mm-hmm.
I was looking for like droids or something I could hire.
Oh, you were looking for someone to hire.
Yeah, because isn't that where we got onto hirelings and stuff like that?
I don't remember that. I know I was talking about that potentially being a thing here soon, but I didn't have anything figured out with hirelings.
Yeah, I can't remember exactly everything. Because I know we talked about a few things in that regards. I know that was part of it, but I wasn't entirely sure.
But yeah, you were able to get a couple of small jobs, and we were able to earn some credits throughout the week. And then I think it was really just Aurora that we didn't really have anything for you for your downtime. So you got your weapon. I would say you'd be able to do one other thing for your downtime.
The entire time, and that's how I've gained newfound power that is unknown to the party.
Okay. His unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Yes. Okay. So that out of the way. You notice that within like this last week or so, going around, buying, purchasing things, doing side jobs, that kind of stuff, that the tension within the city continues to build a little bit. The cartel suspects that something may be amiss, and that you notice that there is more Karites wearing the Metatheran cartel kind of garb. Guards that are just walking around the different spots around town, around their office inside of Gadrin. You see them kind of around some of the different trading landing platforms, those kinds of things. Their patrols seem to have increased. You see them more often. You even see that there is this other species called the Filordi that are also commonly associated with the Karites in the system. You had seen some of them inside and just like passing in the jungle base that you guys went to several sessions ago. And there's just a just general sense of nervousness throughout the city. Life in the city, it continues to be the same, but there's just everyone's a little bit more on guard. And on, we'll say, the 7th day after your guys' downtime, where would you say that you guys are staying? Are you guys staying in your guys' ship, or are you guys staying at House Scala? Because you guys have room and board there as well.
First, I'd like to say that you sound like you're popping a bit.
Okay.
On my side. I don't know if that's like your mic brushing against your beard hair or what. I don't know if everyone else can hear that.
That's fine.
So I was just giving you a heads up. And I thought, I don't know, what do you guys think?
Probably House Scala, because there's more room.
I'm down for
You can
that.
stretch our legs a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll say that K1 stays on the ship with Raven as she's tinkering around with him, trying to find out why his batteries keep dying, and he's currently powered off at the moment. That'll be our headcanon in-universe reason why he's not here tonight. So it's another human morning in the city of Gadrin, and the air is like, it's thick. There's fog rolling through the streets before the twin suns will bake it away by the time it gets to be mid-morning. And those of you who are inside of House Scala, hear a buzzing noise coming to your room. What
in the world is that? Aurora. Aurora.
Can
you get the wolf?
Check what it is.
I was like, can you get the wolf to do it?
Beat.
Once I step out of my room, what do I see?
Alrighty. There is a young man who's wearing this cloak. This it's an all-weather like poncho kind of cloak, and you, without any kind of perception check, you can see on his kind of where his chest is at. He has the same symbol on a little badge that you would recognize from being inside of Cloud Mountain. The image of the S and there's the sun that's around it that you know that is correlated with the resistance that is inside the mountain. He stands before you, and he gives a slight nod, and you see that he's carrying this crate in his arms.
Is that for me?
I'll ask him. Is this the rooms for Savaris, Aurora, and Lucian?
That's right.
Oh, that's great. And he will put the crate down, and you notice on top of the crate there's a little hologram projector thing that would like fit in your palm. It's sitting on top of the crate. It says, I need you to come with me, please. And he kind of looks around a little nervously.
I'm gonna go and try and wake everyone else up. I'm gonna knock on Savaris' door. Get up, it's time to move.
I thought we were in a barracks-like room.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought we were all like barracks.
If we were at House Scala, I remember last time we were like in all different rooms.
No, we were at the.
Oh, we're not.
No, it was at the mafia, the cartel's place. We were all in like.
Oh,
a couple of us were in different rooms and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Never mind. I go kick their bedsides to wake them up.
There's
Do you
nothing
even
in my
know
bed.
what time in the morning it is? The suns aren't even at midday.
I am on the floor with the wolf.
The wolf is on the floor with the cat. It's time to move. Those mountain guys have sent someone for us.
Oh, this is some crap. So, according to the game and the game standards for 5e, all the explosives, none of them are standard. If we were playing pre-clone era, they would all be standard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what that cat is talking about this early in the morning?
They're advanced. Or
He's always
premium,
on some weird ass shit.
prototype, artifact,
Yeah, I don't
legendary.
know.
Can he stop talking in his sleep? Wake him up. Maybe if we wake him up, he'll stop. Something about explosives. This cat's always about explosives.
No. Like, come to me. Here, then we move to my side.
Without your wolf pillow, your head drops on the ground. You wake up.
Oh, I'm already awake. I sat up.
You guys get ready.
Man, what is?
Looks like we got somewhere to be.
Man,
We got
every
someone
other
to
day,
be?
it's something to do.
Who are you being today? Surely not quiet and stealthy like.
Yeah, who would do that?
As I'm putting on all my gear, make sure to check my disruptor pistol, fully loaded, put it into its holster.
I'm sure we all watch him do this, and we're like, another, and I say another day of disintegrations?
Well, I hope not, but something might tempt me.
This is like literally the next day, right?
It's like been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Okay.
I've just been avoiding the police for for a week.
Yeah. You see them around a corner, you're like, oh, nope, not going that way. Do.
I thought about taking like a holographic. I thought about taking one of those minor holographic abilities.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm gonna step back outside and say I'm ready to go to the guy.
He gestures towards the box. He says, Nimri sends his regards. He thought that maybe you guys could use this and it would help in your endeavors. And he hands the box over to you guys. Inside of it are 2 all-temperature cloaks that look pretty much exactly like how that this young man is dressed. So those lack the little like lapel thing that is the that resistance symbol, and packed into this little crate there are 2 weeks worth of just like dry, like dehydrated rations. Be like 2 weeks worth for one person. So 14 divided by 3, however you want to work that out. And then there's also 3 bottles of like they have, so they hired, or they got into, if you remember from the missing persons, one of them was a bartender who like made mixed drinks. So he also sent in the shipment some bottles of basically space rum, Star Wars space rum, for you guys. And he holds out this little palm holograph projector, and it powers up, and it starts playing this recording of Nimri saying, "Please go with this man. He is Corporal Orton, and he is trusted within our resistance ranks. You are not in danger from with him, but please do avoid the prying eyes of the cartel in the city and the police. We must stay discreet in these times." And it like starts to play over again, and Orton will turn off the recording. It says, "You must move silently."
Alright,
I call dibs, and I just rush and grab one of the cloaks.
I will grab the other one because I am the other most inconspicuous.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wear a cloak already.
Yep.
And after
I turned back. What should we do about Fenrir? As I'm looking up at it.
No one will question the dog.
You guys wouldn't know about any of your hocus pocus stuff that might like change its size or anything, would you? Maybe we can levitate it so high up that no one notices. I mean, who's looking up in the air, right?
We do magic, like we're some kind of sorcerers or something.
I've got nothing.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
Literally don't defy the laws of physics. There's physics behind it. Just saying.
I saw you lift up rocks with your mind and then throw them. That defies the laws of physics.
Actually,
No.
That was me, not him.
One of you did the one thing, and then the other one did the other thing, because whatever was happening was like shotgunning out rocks from the outside, from the ship.
Oh, yeah. Still using the force, which is a physical or a physics thing that is part of the universe. I just don't know how to control mine 100%.
So you know it's a physics thing in the universe, but you don't know how it works.
Did you come out of your mother's womb walking, talking, leaping? No. Exactly.
Does a baby not come out flying? Yeah, that's what I thought. It does.
In some species, I think they do. Yeah. But it's not the same for everybody.
We're getting off track here.
I'm gonna use force push and pull to lift the box and put it in the room.
Okay. Gotcha. You kind of like shove it across the floor or whatever, and it ends up in the corner wherever you want it at. The rattling of a bottle.
So it's inconvenient.
Okay. You now have an inconveniently placed crate with dry rations and some bottles of rum in it.
Oh, fuck yeah, rations. I go to grab some of the rations.
I will use force push and pull to grab some rations, and I'm gonna feed them to Fenrir.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna grab. How many rations were there in the
there's about 2 weeks worth per person, so you figure that it's 14 times 3.
It'd be 4.
So there's 40. There's 42 rations in total. So enough for one person for 2 weeks, or like basically 40. There's 42 servings worth of dry rations.
I'm gonna grab 20 of these things.
Okay. Make sure you guys keep track of all that stuff.
My have any rations on me already? Let me
They
make
aren't
sure.
they aren't too heavy. They're like maybe half a pound a piece. They're
He's carrying
definitely
like
like
60 rations.
yeah.
His pocket stuffed.
Well,
Yeah,
he
I just
doesn't.
pull it out like one of those Hobbit meals from time to time, and just like, how many did you have? All of them.
A second breakfast.
What about second breakfast?
Exactly.
They weigh 0.5 pounds, you said?
Yeah, they're 0.5 pounds apiece. They're like the equivalent of an MRE. They aren't fancy. They are calories. They are substance. They are substance.
As we begin to walk out, I'm gonna pull my new weapon I acquired towards me. It's a very short pole arm with a
Oh
curved
no!
sword at the end
I closed all my
that
tabs.
has, across the pole part, it has a butterfly pattern on it.
Okay. We'll say that like some of the butterflies are like the some of the insects that are native to the planet. Cool little butterflies floating around.
Did Dariana give that to you?
You did not see her when you went there.
I'm asking. I'm asking in character to his character if Dariana gave him
Who
the
gave this
blade
to me?
thing.
Oh, I don't.
You just bought
Oh,
it in the town or in the village there.
I bought it from some. I can't even really remember the location. Some backwater uh, shop in the village.
Hmm. I
I
felt like
take
just like
out
a
one of those
hunter
rations.
who was like there on the corner. I was like, huh, you went to buy my weapon, okay, and then you bought it.
I chuck this at the enemy.
And then after I grab that, I'm gonna walk back out towards the guy.
Okay.
Ready to move.
We're going to be going to the third sector precinct house. Um, it's just a little office that nobody's laid an eye on in months. Nice and discreet and out of the way. Come this way. And for those of you that are following, go ahead and make, if you want to try to be sneaky, or you want to maybe find an alternate route than what Orton is trying to do, go ahead and make stealth checks.
Okay, putting the cloak on,
Mm-hmm.
does that change the stealth check?
So, that's what I was doing when I accidentally closed all my tabs. So, the all-weather cloaks. I gotta pull it back up. They don't, I don't think they affect the, like your ability to stealth, but they do help you weather the elements.
Well, I just meant because it's harder to see me facially. Like,
It helps
hard to
you
tell.
better weather the elements.
So, could somebody per se get away with doing a performance check to try to just blend in?
You could do that. Yeah.
So there's an alternative.
Wow.
Performance? Yeah, you ain't gonna fucking do it. Performance. And
Yes,
they're
sir.
both just as bad.
Okay. 13, 18, and 11th. Okay. I will also do a roll for Orton, who rolled a 5. Okay. But with it,
Of course, the
18,
guy.
The guy that was supposed to be showing us around.
Actually, he's got a
Is it gonna be like a group
bonus.
stealth?
So,
Or is it individual?
yeah, it's a group stealth. All of you got over 10, 10 or higher. He has a dexterity, like, stealth bonus thing that he's got.
Oh,
going on,
wait, not
as opposed to
all of
just
us.
a 20.
There's still one more left.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a front
Renner.
rear. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
That can't really hide. That's an exotic animal walking around.
So
The group knows.
It should have a negative.
in an attempt to avoid the eyes of the public and the guards that are around, um, as you dip down the last alleyway into where Orton is leaving you, Fenrir lags behind just a little bit, and one of the car rights that's patrolling the one of the city blocks is like, I remember that dog. Let's go check it out. And there's like a little posse of them, and they start to follow you. Let's say you're just about to enter into this little office area. You see that there's just like, it's a rundown area. That like there's a building with like boarded up windows, and there's just like a single like just metal door that like when you activate it, it just slides up. You see Orton. He's like, quickly, get in here
What's
before
a
they
car
see us.
right?
Fingers are gonna dash.
What's a car right? I don't understand.
The Carite is the species that
Of the cartel, right?
makes up the majority of the cartel.
Okay.
So yeah, so there's all
I
these
was
kind of
like
Carite.
thinking a car right was a profession, and I was like,
Oh,
well, that ain't
no.
right. I'm
No.
not sure. Better
There's
ask.
kind of all these guards that are these Carite guards that are just kind of patrolling around. So what were you doing with what now?
I was like, he's gonna dash.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll catch back up.
Go ahead and have Fenrir make let's say it can be an athletics or acrobatics check to try to quickly, like, basically dip, dodge, dive out of the way of their line of sight. 16?
16.
That is enough. The rounding the very last corner before the precinct, Fenrir like gets a little bit boost of speed and cuts around, and you hear the approaching footsteps of the car rights at the last moment before Orton ushers you inside and closes the door behind you. And you hear the four of you, or the three of you, sorry, the three of you hear footsteps of guards going past the front door, and the dun 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 dun, and the shadows going past the boarded up windows. And you notice in this really small office, there's just some just like really basic desks with chairs. There's no one else inside of the room besides the four of you, including Orton. And there's kind of this moment where you guys all hold your breath as they run past. He's like, I think we're in the clear. Okay. We're lucky we didn't get spotted. All right. Just a moment. And Orton will go towards the back of this office, still in view of you guys. And there's a couple of doors. One of them reads basically supplies. Walks up to the door. He punches in his code real quick, and the door opens with a little bit of a whir, and there's just a standard supply closet behind him. There's like cleaning supplies. There's like miscellaneous like data pads and like just standard like paper stuff in there as well for filing. And once he steps inside, you see that he reaches around the corner of the supply room, and he pushes a button like kind of where the light switch would be at. But as opposed to where the light switch is at, there's a false door that moves from behind one of these cabinets, and down the false door there is a set of stairs that leads down. And he motions and he says, after you, before they get wise to where we're at.
Okay, I go down the staircase.
I'll follow behind.
Man, this stupid kid. And I go down with him.
Okay.
They
So
didn't
the
blindfold us this
stairs.
time.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
That's all. They didn't blindfold us this time.
Nope, not this time. So they go down this set of stairs. They go down about 10-15 feet, and it makes a turn. And at the bottom of the stairs, there's this small room with a round table set with um, data pads, and there's several seats that round this table. And there's a familiar Trandoshan sitting at the end of it. And seeing you step into the room, he stands up and nods, and he says, "I'm glad that you received my message,
Memory.
Lucian." And he's kind of got this smile, and he's like, he's excited about something.
It must be pretty important if you didn't blindfold us this time.
That was a precaution. Yes.
Do you finally have your method for how we're going to complete this objective that you want us to do?
Yes, yes. Please, take a seat. And he kind of gestures out to the chairs. I greatly appreciate that, that you have kept our location of our base discreet and disclosed. The other leaders appreciate this as well, both Goethe and Brof, both. Appreciate your secrecy over the last week, and I'll try to be somewhat brief this morning. We're close to finding out the last of the information and evidence that we need. Well, that Goethe wants, we mostly need. We've found out that they have, well, I'm sure as you've seen, they've doubled their efforts in their patrols throughout the city and protecting their transports. They've also increased their defenses around their cartel base out in the jungle. And the information that we are able to come up with inside of the mountain is coming up short every time. And
So how is this a positive thing that you're excited about?
well,
Adam Cook, Lucian.
I will get there. We feel that we are getting short on time before the cartel finds out about our base in the mountain. With all of the recent trouble that has been arising here in the city with the guards, increased presence, our means of stealth and discretion are quickly becoming non-existent, and they will find out that where we're hiding at. We've done it before, and very quietly in other systems, where they will push out to the other trading houses. Nothing illegal, at least nothing that we could come up with. And we can't gather any more information without revealing our presence and our motives. But some people who have been about in the city and aren't from here are the ones that we think that can be of great boon to us. Too many of us returning now to increase our investigations would raise too many questions, and would potentially jeopardize our entire situation. Orton here is taking a huge risk in what he's doing here today. So I must ask all of you, for the good of the system, to help us find the truth and to help us find a way around the cartel's defenses.
You want a way around their defenses, and you want a reason for why you need to go and pick them up. I mean, justification, a cause, right?
That is what Goethe wants. Yes, and all of us want more information about the cartel.
Well, I imagine they're probably cutting trees down. I just don't know how they're doing it.
It is more than likely so.
Well, as long as you don't mind us breaking a few rules, I think we could handle getting dirty a little bit.
Perfect. That's what we're looking for.
It costs a little bit more money, though, to have to be dirty.
Well, let's hope then that you will be clean.
We'll try to be as clean as possible.
What we have been able to procure information-wise is that the office that is within Gadrin, that the cartel has been using just to basically be a small base of operations, to be the face of the cartel inside of the city, there isn't really too much left in there now, but we know that they haven't moved the last of their equipment and the last of their supplies out of it. They've retained this office for basically PR at this point, and also as a backup for all of their data tapes. We need you to, however you best seem fit, to get inside of this office, this local HQ, and obtain the records inside of the office about the cartel, about what they're doing within the system, their account records, information about large payments, where they may have been made, where they're going. We've been able to determine, and I will type this here in the Discord chat when I'm done with this. Been able to determine that there are 2 files that begin with the codes 21CU and 8FI992. With these 2 files, we should be able to find out all of the information that we need. I have a data pad for you, and he reaches out from underneath the table. A very nice and highly illegal piece of software that I have been able to procure. I was able to find this, and sadly not your thermal detonator. And he looks to Lucian with kind of kind of gives you a bombastic side eye with wanting illegal weapons. But in this data pad, you will be able to hack into any computer that the cartel will be able to throw at you. Any kind of security program. You should have no problem with this.
I have a
What's
question.
the kind of juice on it? Well, sorry there, kiddo.
No, out of character question.
Yep,
So go
what's up?
ahead. Would there be a way that my character could find out what is considered illegal and what is considered legal weaponry?
You would be able to eventually. You could just ask someone as well. You could ask a
Okay.
police officer what's illegal and what isn't, I guess.
I mean, how else would I ascertain that, and how long would that take for me to understand that? Just a
Probably just
conversation?
a simple conversation with one of your comrades that knows more about the legality of things.
We could also probably look on a computer.
Yeah, you could look at a computer and you get a better detailed list of what's considered illegal and what isn't.
Presiding that you rolled correctly on all counts.
Okay. So, right. Make sure to take care of this data pad. It's only got a limited amount of power to it, with the amount of hacking that it's able to do. But it should be able to gather whatever information you need and to be able to store it, and it needs to be brought back to Cloud Mountain in one piece.
And where was this location we need to get this information from again?
He mentioned that it is in the cartel's their office that's inside of Gadron. They're like kind of their local HQ.
Okay. I'm assuming we know
Damn.
where that is.
Yeah, you would know just the amount of downtime that you've spent inside of the city, either going around looking for work or looking for materials for weapons, whatever. You would come across this and you would know where that's at. I believe I've also mentioned it just in passing before, but I will make sure to mark it on the map, or at least point it out to you.
How big is the file size on that thing? Out of character. How big is the file size on that data pad?
On this data pad, go ahead and make a let me see here. Are you?
It's out of character. It doesn't. This is just more purely out of.
Well, go ahead and make a computer check for me, please.
Okay. Technology.
It's not super difficult. A 12? That's good enough. You would recognize that this data pad, as Nimri will just say that he hands it to you, that the software, as you like power the screen on, it looks very complicated, and you have heard of splicing technology before, and you know it can like open doors, kind of like picking a lock. But this is some complicated stuff right here. Like, you plug this thing in, this thing, probably could upload a virus in a blink of an eye that will shut down an entire superstar destroyer. This is some powerful stuff.
If you were to equate it to pages, how many pages of data is that?
You would know that the amount of like software for like in comparison to pages, this would be like the encyclopedia that your grandparents passed down to your parents, like A to Z, and an apostrophe S at the very end, level of amount of information that's there.
Yeah, it's a phone book.
It's a phone book. It's an old phone book.
A whole reason why is because when I was looking through, there was this copy ability, which allowed you to copy up to like 10 minutes of like video or audio from from a thing, or like up to like, I thought it said also like 10 pages worth of something, and you could copy that information directly and put it somewhere else. So just thinking about it, I was like, oh, could you imagine if I had picked that power? I could just be like, copy. I have a data pad on me.
So with this data pad, you notice that it is...
I can hack anything!
Right. So this data pad is very specific in the fact that it can... it has only so many uses before the program will self-destruct.
I was going to say, I could have any number of tablets. Like I'm going,
Yep.
I got a spare one in my back pocket that I took from the supply. And
Mhm.
I could just download on that. Oh yeah, fuck you. Just toss it, let the tablet
So,
destroy itself. But
um,
no, it was like I said, it was just more of just out of curiosity. I didn't take the power in the first place, so
mhm.
it's not
So
like I actually have it.
mechanically, the data pad. So just GM talking to players. Okay, so this data pad can basically slice pretty much anything, or hack into slices of the Star Wars equivalent to hacking. Um, so the program can be run only a certain number of times. Um, that is 8. You can hack a total of 8 times with this device. So each time that you would
That's
make a
actually
computer check or a technology check, that is considered one use. So you have 8 uses of this. Um,
okay.
the programs within the datapad, you can activate them. Will give a plus 40 bonus to any attempt to use, like if you're trying to, like, you do another, like a technology check. So basically, it's a guaranteed success. It's a plus 40 bonus. So even if you rolled like a 1 and your bonus was like a plus 1 or a plus 2 in this instance, your total would be 52. Or and with this instance where you rolled a 10 plus 2, you'd add to 40. Your total would be 52 in order to hack
Like,
into it.
you can
So you
always
can pretty
still
much,
fail with a nat 1.
yeah, even with a nat 1, you would be at um
Well, usually with
40,
nat
you would be at
1 rules,
43.
it doesn't matter the modifier.
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
even with a
No,
1, you
it's
would
not
be
my
at a
case.
43, which would hack into pretty much anything. This is a very powerful data pad. Um,
I know the perfect person for using this kind of technology. Lucian, here, and I give him the tablet.
yeah. So after
I
the
stare at it like it is on fire.
so once
Put it in
all
your
of the
backpack. We'll be
uses
fine.
once all of the uses are
Good.
spent up, it will self-destruct.
Uh-oh.
I take it, I put it in
Oh,
my backpack.
Jordan left.
Yep. He DC. Hold on.
Yeah.
The god's talking to his god for a moment.
So, so yeah, it'll self-destruct, and then any attempts to, um, like hack into the data pad will cause it to also self-destruct. So if you try to like replicate the technology inside of it, it's basically got a fail-safe where you're walking around with a explosive device.
Tampering. Kind of tampering. Oh.
What was this, Ryan? Where are you messaging me now?
Activate.
Information.
Mm-hmm.
I still got 2 more to go, but
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, whatever you end up choosing, just yeah, let me know
I
for your
thought
first
later
powers.
on in the game, if
Mhm.
something is to happen and I start doing it, you're gonna be like, "What?
No,
What?"
you're good.
I'm not.
Um.
You're good.
Also, what's the timer on that?
We mean the timer on what?
Yeah, on the thing. Does it the once the final use gets used, it just blows up immediately?
Um,
Or like a 5 second sound off? We going with like a 10 second thing?
I guess I don't know. You have to find out in 8 uses. I mean you. I mean we. We will find out in 8 uses what happens to
Yeah, we will.
to this to this data pad. But yes, any attempt to like try to modify or try to like take it apart to
Tamper.
replicate it, yeah, tamper, it'll self-destruct. And Aurora is now dead. Womp womp. Just saying.
Okay, so we have to go and make new character sheets now?
No, nothing that bad has happened in the last 30 seconds, Jordan.
He
Okay.
hasn't heard us yet.
Alright. So yes. Any questions about the data pad that you guys are getting from Nimri?
Okay, I'm back.
Cool.
I have no questions, though.
I do not have any questions.
Okay. Gotcha.
I still can't hear you.
I have some questions for
Whoa,
you,
whoa,
Nimri.
whoa. Now you
Whoa.
have questions?
So
Ask
What
away,
in the
sir.
world?
you keep saying that the explosives I'm asking for are illegal. So
Yes.
what would be considered legal? Would I don't know, maybe a plasma grenade be considered legal?
Well, those would be
Incendiary grenade?
considered illegal if you were in a military occupation or incapacity. If you were being hired by the military to carry those around. You would be expected to carry those around if you were in the military.
Not being hired to do espionage and militaristic missions?
Well, with us, it would be perfectly fine. But with the police force and the governing body, just to sum it up, I guess, would see that as illegal because you are not a
So-
part of the military or the police force. But with us,
Where-
it's fine. We trust you. We trust you guys to carry around like
Okay.
frag grenades and I guess any kind of gets a worried face thermal detonators.
Okay, I'll tell you what, since thermal detonators are so hard to come by, could you
Yes.
get me some plasma grenades and incendiary grenades?
I will see what I can do. I have some connections and I can pull on some strings when need be, but it's a little hard being that we're also trying to be somewhat discreet. But I will make an attempt, yes.
Anything I could use to combat, these pirates and drug dealers and cartels.
Drug dealers.
Much great. Much
I can't
appreciated.
connect back to Zach, so I'm gonna try and join my phone.
Yes,
Okay.
I've seen some of them peddling their drugs. People have been putting in their drinks.
So Johan was
yes.
talking, and he couldn't connect to you, so you weren't hearing him talk.
He also wasn't
So
really
he's
saying all that
reconnecting.
much. He's gonna try to get back in here. Okay. So, any other questions? I will type in under our content the file names while Jordan's getting back in here. We're figuring out this stuff.
You sound like you're muffled and down a hallway.
Yes, we can hear you, but it's weird. What up, compadre? Do you have any questions in regards to the splicing device?
I got a question. Why
Mhm.
haven't we switched over to full on using Discord altogether?
Mostly because of how I'm recording it, because I'm just doing PlayStation chat, or I'm streaming Stellaris to YouTube and just capturing our voices. And they don't have anything figured out quite yet for Discord, to record it on Discord. Because I do want to go to webcams here at some point, but because it does make things a lot nicer. Like, going from playing D&D in person, like sitting around the sofa, it's really nice, being face to face, seeing everyone reacting to everything, and then going to just full online kind of really sucks. So, in the future would like to swap to Discord, where we got like webcams or something like that to do that, and then being able to record to Discord. I'm not able to
Well,
record Discord.
I don't have a webcam, but I can share screen and stream
Yeah.
on there. I'm not sure how to record the streaming yet, but I do
Mhm.
know it's possible.
Right.
And you can upload it directly to YouTube from there.
Mhm. Yeah, I know there's a couple of programs like you can use OBS, but everything that I have is either too old or doesn't work to
Okay.
be able to use OBS and go to YouTube. Like my laptop is way too slow. It doesn't have the hardware to be able to run OBS and try to record anything. It has a hard time
And
running Google Chrome. It has a hard time running
the
Discord. So,
only reason I'm asking right now is because he's having connection issues, and if we could get away from the PlayStation system, you know,
yeah.
Discord is very, very convenient.
Technically, we could join Discord through our PlayStation, though.
Yeah. You guys on the
True.
5 can go to Discord on the PlayStation.
So.
That you're
Yeah,
able to
he's
do
still
he's
got
that.
only-
a 4. You
Yeah, he's
included him in
literally
a
the
group. He's not.
Mhm.
He can join Discord through his phone.
Mhm. Well, that's what I do for my D&D sessions. Is we play through Discord, and then I just use the camera on my phone. But I'm also, apart from sometimes the DM, he has his camera going. But like I'm the only person with a camera when we're playing, and it's kind of like I don't mind when it's just me being the only one with the camera, but I'm the only one that's like able to do any kind of like facial expression or be able to do anything with my hands. So it kind of works out, but that is something that I would like to do if we did, even if it was just Discord on the phones. But I also know then that's like also the sound quality would be not as good because we're using a headset as opposed to however many year old dust caked microphone that I have on my phone. You know, I don't know that like you guys work in factories or have worked in factories or whatever, and your phones probably don't have a clean microphone with it, but I don't know. But it is trying to figure something out with that, maybe sometime in the future. But for right now, we're just doing PlayStation chat.
I have to regularly clean out my phone, if not monthly, every
See,
2 weeks.
I haven't done it in a while. My
If
charging
not,
port
the
sometimes
speakers
doesn't
get
work.
clogged up. Yeah, exactly. I have the same thing. That happens too, as well as the speakers.
Yeah.
The
Mm-hmm.
I have a protective covering over the screen because the screen will get all nasty. I have to take a magnet literally every 3 days over the camera, and it doesn't screw it up the way I do it, but if I don't do it, I will have metal shards all around my cameras because there's magnets in your camera.
Mm-hmm. I know my camera, my front-facing camera is pretty good, but my normal camera, nope, it's rough. Like I tried taking a picture of like some like stuff on the job site, nope, it's all blurry. It barely comes through. I'm like, sucks. But
I hate to do roofing, but I think that I would have to start all over and learning a whole new job. But I think working and building houses, it's probably a pretty cool thing to do. Like it just is. You're inside of a house, and your environment is much
Well,
much
you could
better.
be much of the time you can be on the outside of the house, building
Yeah,
it.
there you go. Hey, I want some fresh air. I'm gonna go work on the outside of the house. Doo.
yeah, and then get air fried because you stepped outside for too long.
Well,
But
There's going to be pros and cons
Is-
of both jobs.
is Jordan? Are we getting anything through with him right now? Oh, he's on the phone. Okay, all right. Oof. Yeah, he's on his phone.
say something, Johan.
Jordan.
I love you. I love you. You love me.
He's still muted. It says that he's muted. Oh, now he's unmuted. Speak, child of mine. Speak.
Oh, I think that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get back in the other way.
He's joined. Is he on the PS5?
And that might be his phone.
There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright. So, no further questions with the, hacking datapad device majig from Nimri.
I do not
No
have a
questions
full
for me.
understanding on how to operate it, but I will learn.
I
Maybe.
won't be operating it, so I do not care.
He will basically, Nimri will explain that you just need to plug in the datapad, like plugging it in a USB. You just plug it in the computer, and the datapad, like once you like power it on, you tell it, you press the big hack button in the middle, and it will start to hack.
Don't forget the most important part. You have to tap on the screen and say a bunch of Hackerman stuff, or it won't work.
I'm in.
Like, connect it to the mainframe.
It's voice activated. Cutting through the firewall now.
They locked me out. I got a reverse hack.
This
That's
malware.
literally what's happening to you.
I wanted to cue the Seto Kaiba hacking into a Pegasus satellite.
Yes. Yes.
So it's into the mainframe. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. I'm making the overlay network. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Also, in case if you guys don't have the speeders anymore, he is going to provide with you the amount, however many speeders that you guys need, for a quick escape in case if things go pear-shaped. He's
I
going
thought we
Unless
had our
something
own at this
happened, I should still have my speeder with the droid on it.
Okay.
I haven't even used my speeder.
Okay.
I've left it at
So me and Finn were recovered.
most of the time.
But so you guys will have speeders provided to you, however many you guys need, and he will, without, if you guys don't have any other questions, he will bid you farewell and best of luck, and may the force be with you.
Alright.
Alright. He wants us to go do some stuff. I say under my breath as I walk away.
So you guys already know where the cartel's office is at in Gadron. Let's see here. If there is any information that you want to gather besides like actually just like walking into the office and introducing yourself to the clerk and basically tipping off the entire project, if you guys want to procure information by like asking around or by like just like scouting out the premises, I will say there's a little bit of like whatever kind of like I'm going to consider like this next section you guys are going to go to this office, whatever, is going to be more of like a heist. So if you want to gain more information about the office, the like who's in there, the layout of the office, that kind of stuff, it'll be the I have a list of DCs that I have of like the amount of information that you're going to be able to gather. So for every 50 credits that the party spends, I will lower the DC by 1 point. When
Do we
you
get to know what this DC is?
no,
Nice.
so like let's say you spend 100 credits and you roll an 18, whatever the DC was for the information I have for 20, you guys would be able to know because you were able to reduce the DC by 2 by spending 100 credits. Yeah. And then while you guys are doing the heist, as you guys are going into the office or doing stuff with the office, the cartel office, what we'll do is we will roll for initiative just to help keep track of, kind of like what we did with the traps inside the mountain. We'll roll initiative, and you guys will be able to do your typical actions, and with when not under a time constraint, you guys might be able to do like more complicated actions that maybe wouldn't normally fall within the realms of like, okay, this is only, this is an action, it's only 6 seconds or whatever, it turns only 6 seconds. You'll be able to do possibly more complicated things while you guys are like on site. But just to help keep things organized between the 4 of us, playing the different characters and the just the scenario in general, we'll roll initiative to help keep track of things. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's the only things I can think of. Also, just like how like we had done earlier in the session with like stealthing, if there is a skill or there is an ability that you want to use, like doing a performance check as opposed to a stealth check to try to get through the town without being spotted, those kinds of things are definitely open to suggestions. Like for example, let's say you're not very good at stealth, but you're really good at strength, and so you try to like hold yourself up above the door frame and trying not to make a sound, but as opposed to using stealth, you would use strength to like try to hold yourself up above the door. Those kinds of scenarios, I'm definitely open to if you have suggestions.
Okay. I would like to like fly above the place, just fly super high up. I would like to. Well, first I want to go buy a pair of binoculars.
Okay. I think you guys already have a pair of macro binoculars.
Or are we going to use a pair of binoculars that we have? And I'm going to fly super high above the location and just scout the perimeter.
Okay. I'm going to need you to make a very, very difficult stealth check as you are flying up into the sky.
So my plan is to not go there and just fly straight up, but just fly high from a position further away and then move closer from a high.
Okay. It's still going to be a pretty difficult stealth check because you're flying in the sky and you're glowing.
Yeah, but it's like daytime, whatever. Dude, I cannot find this.
Oh, I don't know, man. If I saw a blinding light in the middle of the daytime, I'd still probably look. I mean, it's shit, people reflect sometimes, and I go, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm not that bright now. Give me a second. Because my computer doesn't want to load. And I apparently don't have the phone app anymore. So can you roll for me?
Okay. normal.
Oh, there it
Stealth.
goes. I can do it now.
You got it? Okay, I'll let you do it. I will say that the stealth DC to not immediately get spotted is going to be 15.
I got a 17.
Okay. All right. You it doesn't look like no one has spotted you
Use the
yet,
clouds
but
as
you
cover.
aren't sure how long you're going to be able to stay up here before
I don't plan to be
you
up
get
here
spotted.
long. I want to scout the perimeter.
Okay.
Like guard formations.
Alrighty.
Which parts
So
are the heaviest guarded?
let me quick make sure that this is all set up. So what I will do is this. Go over to this page here. So basically, the office has got a set of windows on the front. There's a double door in the front. On the sides, there's 2 windows on each side, and there are you notice there is, I would say with this, I would say with the little bit of time that you spend up there, stealth in the middle of the sky, that there is usually, you would be able to learn the information that there is usually someone there from dawn until dusk. Who they are, how many, you don't know, but there is someone there usually from dawn until dusk.
And he's gone.
Oh no. You guys want to do any other kind of scouting? Did you catch that, Jordan?
I'm gonna guess he didn't.
No, I want to find out what Aurora has to say.
Mm-hmm. Notice sometimes it takes a second for there we go.
The
Okay,
description you gave.
so you are able to figure out that there is usually someone there, like inside the office from dawn until dusk. You're able to gather that amount of information.
I have a um, proposition for my stealth. Let's
Okay.
see if you allow me to maybe stealth longer, to scout longer. If I were to use the sun, because it is like early morning, depending on
Mm-hmm.
the direction of the sun, if the sun is like the majority of the sunlight is kind of like facing towards it, I could use it as like a shield blocking me, so they wouldn't really see. Because if you look up at the sun,
Mm-hmm. I'm
Visual
tracking what you're saying.
positioning.
that kind of
But you could also like not stand in the very perfect direction that which you would need to look. You could just like stand off to the side and be able to see you. So I would say no.
okay, that's cool.
Like
So
someone
that was
standing behind you ways down the street would be able to see you because the sun isn't in their eyes.
so all I get is that I know that you said I know what,
That there's usually someone inside the office from dawn until dusk.
and do I see any is there like any guards like circling the perimeter?
Yeah, there's guards around. Mm-hmm.
Is there
They
like a
seem
lot or is
to
there
they
a
seemed
few?
to frequent around the office. They will just pop in every once in a while and then pop back out.
Okay. Then I guess with that I'll return.
So, what did you see?
I just know that there's someone that's frequently there inside, very frequently, and the guards don't seem to be too um, heavy. There just seems to be a few people that walk around and check in every once in a while.
Hmm. Did
But
you
that's all I can
notice
gather
if
from
anybody's
there.
seen you while you were seeing them?
I don't think so, but I mean, it's hard to keep track of everyone in such a large area of people who could probably see me if they were even looking up. But let's go with no.
What's the demographic look like around? Are there like elderly people sitting around and their kids walking, like playing out in the street? Are there stores nearby? Um, like restaurants or anything like that that are nearby this place?
So,
I can't help but think of reading Rainbow Butterfly in the sky. I can fly so high.
so
This kid is crazy.
number 9 is just north of the square. Right. Okay. So, I'll bring you guys back up to the Gadrin Headret map. You know that basically it is just north of the town center. I just put down a new red um, square.
Location.
It's just north of the town square. Um, Probably like directly across, or it's just like across from the Gungan security office. It's kind of in the next, section over.
So this is kind of like a family-oriented part of town. I mean, town center. There's probably people that are walking with their kids, that kind of stuff. Or normally would be. It's probably a little bit more sparse as of late.
Yeah, it's a little bit more sparse. There's still like people just going up and down the street every once in a while, walking, riding on like a low speed, like speeders, kind of. Um, there's a lot more car rides, and you see that there's a couple of the Filordi that are around as well, that are patrolling in that area. So there's an increased presence of that.
Is there a cafe or a diner or anything close by?
What is a
There's,
Flority?
yeah, there's Vance Hernandez Cantina.
Is that like a Floridian?
No.
What? It's not
You
a
said
Floridian.
there's the cantina.
Yes.
Is it visible from there?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. Um. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm kind of starving. I didn't have my rations today. What do you guys think? Should we grab something to eat?
Sure, why not? It's not like we're in too much of a rush.
Oh,
Or is
you,
it
Lucy.
you?
What'd you say, Roar?
Or
Sorry, I can't
is
catch
it
up.
something in the something over there that you wanted to check out? Or is it just purely for food?
Well, it's kind of a little bit of both. If it's a place that's close by to this place, then they probably come here to get food. So, yeah, you'll probably see them there sometimes just for decompressing after work or, on lunch. And they may have accounts of what's going on. Bartenders tend to have a lot of stories.
I have two out of character questions.
Okay.
One, the people, so, so Varus is currently, has a bounty on him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Is it like are the car rates going to be after his bounty? Would
They
that be something
know
I might know?
they are just in general suspicious of what is happening and are basically they've doubled their watch. They know something's amiss inside of the cities and
Okay, but
they
they're not
have
really zoning on a specific person, even
not
if they
that you
have
know
like
of.
a bounty or something like that.
But we are the
Okay.
people they're looking for. We're the ones that are
Well,
And
changing
the
then
the
police, the
environment.
the
police.
second question I have is in reference to earlier, not that I'm changing anything,
I have no idea what you
but
said.
because
Zero,
if
I have
I'm
zero clue.
flying high to use, oh, can you hear me now?
Yep. Go.
Say it slowly,
Okay.
because it was
So I
breaking
was
up.
saying in reference to earlier, not that I'm trying to change anything. If I was flying high enough that I needed to use binoculars, even if they did look up to see me, wouldn't it be like a speck and they'd be like, "Oh, what is that?" and couldn't really tell what I was? What's your opinion on that?
You are an exotic species in the
No,
Star Wars
I get
universe.
that,
You
but
are
if I'm
glowing.
so high
Uh-huh.
that I have to use binoculars to see,
Uh-huh.
they even if they looked up and they were looking directly at me, they wouldn't
Uh-huh.
really be able to tell what I was. I would just be like a speck in the sky.
Mm-hmm. They would still be with the if you failed the stealth check, that means that they would like see you either ascend or descend, and they'd be like, "What were you doing up there? Oh, you were looking at that? Oh, that kind of thing." So you rolled well enough that no one caught on that it was you up there. Even if someone did see a shiny speck in the sky, they might have just disregarded it, or they didn't draw any conclusions. It's like, oh, that's Aurora up there. No one made out any kind of features. Even if they did see you up there, they didn't spot you.
Okay.
They didn't at least know it was you.
I was more so not trying to make an argument to say no one can see me, but more so the difficulty of the DC.
Hmm. And you know,
But yeah,
macro
anyway.
binoculars aren't like a super rare thing. Not everybody carries them with them, but who's to say someone doesn't have one and is like, look at that glowing thing, and then they look up at you, and then they see it's you using macro binoculars, and then you're looking back at them.
Yeah, but that's like the 1%. That
Huh?
you really pulling
Sometimes
out of your
things
ass.
happen.
The
Sometimes
retarded
it happens,
people.
yeah, I know, but
The
I
bird,
know
the
it's like
bird watcher who only watches
that's
birds and looks out his window like
yeah, it's
99% of
like
his
that's
day.
what happens when you're really just pissed at me and you want to be like fuck you, You're like fuck you.
But you succeeded with your stealth check, so no one spotted you and no one drew any conclusions.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Let's see. I've got some other ideas of what we could do as well as we head to the cantina.
Yeah, what do you have?
Thinking, well, we could probably pay some kids to make a diversion so we could just sneak into the place, try and get them. I mean, it wouldn't be too hard to get a couple of hoodlums or something like that to um, throw planks of wood at the place or rocks or something. Um, and then there's also Boris. Boris has probably heard rumors around town, and no one sees Boris.
Except everyone. But
Right, right.
maybe they can't
Okay.
see him.
What do you need help with?
My fucking Gemini not to activate. That's what I need help with.
You
I
need
mean, we
help
could
breaking
also
into his
just
office?
cause a little ruckus somewhere. Get them to focus their attention on that.
Well, it'd have to be close by though, because it's not like these guys are police or anything. So they're not really going to be too worried. Although I bet you if we set a fire nearby, we could probably get them to just evacuate.
Yeah, but we don't want the fire to be too close to spread and ruin the building we need to infiltrate.
Right, right. I mean, we could always just go in there and just kill everybody too.
Yeah, I mean, what's your... I know a
We
way to distract the guards.
are really good at that.
I
I mean,
can,
we're really, really good at that.
We really are, but we don't need to be going in there. I'll have to clean up so many piles of ashes before anyone finds out.
we don't want his
They're
bounty to
they're
get higher.
cartel members. Who cares? They're
Someone cares because they're still legitimate people
slaving
of this
pieces
planet.
of crap. Huh?
If we want to distract guards, maybe I could animate our extra weapon we have and just have it wave in their
Or
face while
unanimate
we move past.
them.
As we're still having this discussion, hey Parkeep, can I get some blips and
Reality?
blops, please?
Sure, 2 credits.
I hand him the 2 credits.
Can I get just a bunch of meat? It doesn't matter what kind of meat. Just give me a bunch of meat.
Unidentified meats, right up.
I didn't say unidentified.
Unspecified meat coming up.
I don't like the way he said it the first time. I'm just putting it out there.
It was a reference to Divinity 2 with the unknown meat lumps or something, whatever it calls it.
I don't remember this. I don't know if I want to remember this.
No, you don't.
Next thing we know, you'll be eating people.
It tastes like Cartwright.
No.
Five
Tastes like
five
cat.
credits will. How much meat are you wanting to get?
What?
I guess we can go by the pound. Give me 10 pounds of meat.
Okay. That'll be 10 credits, I guess.
It's all for Fenrir.
Okay.
Tavares,
A
quit
little-
grabbing your zipper.
I'm sorry. Zips it back up.
I feel like something just went way above my head. I did not catch anything.
Hey,
It's
I'm
okay,
also-
Barkeep,
Uh-huh.
you didn't need to know. But I do have some questions for you.
Sure.
You've been have you seen any stressed out car rates or anything lately?
Stressed out car rates? I mean,
Yeah, someone that usually works behind the desk, like a desk jockey or something like that. Someone's usually got a mundane job, but it's been probably really stressful lately.
He's a masseuse. He's wanting to, get
I'm trying to
employment.
build my practice, yeah.
he like taps on the desk with one finger, or on the bar with one
Yeah.
finger.
I slide like 200 credits over.
Okay. Um,
I would like to make a deception roll to actually convince the barkeep that he's asking for legitimate business reasons to
I
try
mean-
to not just reveal what we are doing.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a deception check for me. It's going to be pretty difficult because he's seen all kinds of species from everywhere. Yeah, he's not buying it.
Guidance. Guidance.
I mean, you could throw a guidance on there. He didn't roll high enough.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes.
Why would you? I mean, alright.
Make a reroll.
Okay, a reroll. Got it. Why would I what?
23.
No shot.
You're still going to need that guidance.
What's guidance?
How do I add guidance?
D6?
Is it
Like a
D6 or
D4 or some
D4 or
shit?
something like that?
D8.
No, it's not a D8. It's just
me-
guidance. I think it's a D4.
Yeah, I know it's not D. I think it's a D6. Oh, let me find
Yeah,
this.
double check your ability.
It's a level 1 range.
Fucking, you know what? Since we're doing this, I'm gonna give him my Defiant too.
It is a D6.
It is a D6. I'm gonna roll the D6. A 3. Okay.
And then roll a D4.
An extra 4 points.
An extra
So
4 points.
27.
27.
To
Okay.
convince this man that we are not up to no good. That we are legitimate business practice, and I am
Hold up,
lying
before
the
you-
entire time.
So
Before we
the
make that
the
conclusion.
Athorian behind the counter, Vanster, he's like,
No, that's-
okay, I'll buy it. He doesn't really buy it, but he's just playing along with it at this point. He's like, okay. He looks at you, Silvaris, kind of questioningly, like, you're wanting to become a masseuse?
I'm
He
really
wants
good
to
with
be
my
a
hands.
masseuse. I'm not a masseuse. I am the lawyer. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm the lawyer.
I would say you would be able to add another. You'd be able to reduce the DC by 1 with that deception check.
What? Reduce the DC by 1? What does that mean, Basil?
With-
it means that
with
we
the-
are
with the heist.
acquiring the the
Mhm.
heist.
The
Okay.
heist and acquiring information. So you have spent the equivalent of 250 credits.
I assume I'm paying up because I'm the lawyer.
I already paid.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
So
didn't
you've-
see that
you
part. I
spent-
was
you
busy
spent
talking
200
to our new clientele.
Yeah, you've spent 200 and earned 50. Going towards acquiring information.
Okay, so these disgruntled employees,
Mm-hmm.
do they happen to be frequent customers of yours?
So, I guess if you were wanting to find out, because the way that I've got it set up, maybe I didn't clarify this very well. For procuring information about the heist, well, what I was trying to do was that you're able to gather information, like an amount information. So right now you've already reduced the DC by 5. When you guys have decided on how much lower you want the DC to go, then you will make a final check for gathering the information. So you have already, with this deception check, you've already earned an extra 50 credits to go towards it. So I'm not going to tell you the exact information that you're asking about this. If you want, I will say this, that
I'm just
the
saying there's
amount
no
that
extra
you've already
clue
spent
to go
towards
on
it, you're going
further.
to be able to learn what you just asked. But I will tell all that information once you guys make that final roll, which will be considered a group check. So you will designate one person to make the roll, add their modifiers, and then whoever is going to help along with it, the first person will give it advantage, and then every subsequent person, because it's considered a group check, will add +2 to their result.
I guess I was looking at it, and I understand where you're coming from, and with how it reduces the DC on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the reason I was still asking in the way was that it would help me lead to the idea of other clues. So when I was asking for people's names or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
I was more of like indicting that this would be a way to be able to acquire other information. Like I'd be able to, if they happen to be in the bar or something of that sort, we could end up having someone swipe their pass key or something
Mm-hmm.
of the sort, and then now I have the ability to hack into their computer, which might inevitably
Mm-hmm.
drop down the DC or something of the
Mm-hmm.
sort. So
You're
just
gonna
not
need to spend
like
more credits to get all this different kind of information. You're gonna need to spend more credits.
So I understand how it works. We spend more credits, we get information, but how are we getting this information?
You're asking the barkeep for one. There's other means as well. Just asking around.
We could just eavesdrop on other people's conversations too. There's
Okay.
could just go
'Cause
with
I was asking
kidnapping
that
somebody,
because
but
the way you were making it sound, I was just asking that because the way you were making it sound is that you were like you kind of wanted to bypass the us roaming around and then us just spend a certain amount and then you'll give us information as like a GM
Yeah, there's a little bit of mix of the two.
and just say
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's what it sounded like.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit of a mix of the two. Of that, to get the information that you guys are looking for, you need to spend more credits. So, I guess also maybe just a little bit of help. You guys know that there's people inside the office, and that the guards make, frequent checks. You know that there's like a computer in the office, find out information about like where it's at, or is there anything like locking the computer behind the door, or um, things like is there extra stuff inside of the office? Is what does the security detail actually look like? So there's a bunch of different things that you can ask about, and then paying the credits in regards of gathering that information. Um, you will lower the overall DC of the final check down and down and down as you spend more credits. But there's like a bunch of different things that you can ask about.
personally on the team. Let's just walk in.
Hi, you've been looking for us? No, you didn't know who you were looking for, but it's us. We're here to entertain, wine, and dine, and kick you in the behind.
Yep. We go when the guards aren't in the front while they're patrolling other places. We walk through the front door, close it behind us. We do what we need to do. Thoughts?
Well, it sounds like we already have our plan.
Just a suggestion.
Thanks for the food.
Already?
As I'm eating it.
We say all of this like super loud.
right in front of the bartender. Bye. Be sure to tell everybody about my new massage class.
This kind of gives you bombastic side eye and doesn't believe you at all.
You should give him a taste of your massage so you might want to spread the word more.
Oh yeah, I come back. Do you want a free massage?
No, I don't.
Are you sure? I wiggle my fingers. I can be pretty good.
I don't like humans touching me. Not like that.
I've been training.
trauma.
I've been training.
And he's gonna
his
take a
worst
step back away
nightmare.
from the bar and say, "To each their own." But I don't want to
I've
massage.
been training Mr. Mittens to do it. He's got a really good need. And I kind of like doing like this thing in the air.
I'm a lawyer, and only a lawyer. I've told you the 100th time, and I'll tell you again. Lawyer, not masseuse. I am not working for you.
I've seen
Other than-
his A game in the middle of the night. He gets down and he really works into it.
Or you can come to my
I'm sorry, sir.
my comforting shop where you get to pet the wolf and lay with the wolf. Helps you
As we
calm
put
down.
on very strongly aromatic lights, the therapeutic lights that will help you fall
Very
into
calming
a
music.
gentle. Yeah, with very calming music. Helps put you into a hypnosis state of being where you calm yourself.
Hmm.
In fact, we're thinking about setting up right in front of the canteen.
I would prefer it if you didn't drive away my customers.
Oh, that's a discussion for later.
You might
Let's go,
you
guys.
might freak
Yeah,
them
this
out
is a
a bit.
discussion for later. You know, after we get done with our other job.
Ooh, I'll consider it. Maybe. Probably not. But maybe.
I mean, we could set up, or and I look over at Aurora, or he can just pay us to not set up, and either way
Yeah,
it works out
we can
for
give
us, right?
we can give discount
Yeah. There you go. We'll be like a membership.
plus 15%.
As your lawyer, I'd like to advise you that's highly illegal.
Not on Killarn. They don't have the laws yet. That's why the cartel's still here.
Illegal!
I
Ow,
just
that
leave.
hurts my ear holes.
It does too. I just leave.
Okay.
Yep, just leave. Walk out as badass as possible.
Make a performance check. You do so. You walk out with
Oh, yeah.
with total swag.
We fucking aura farming out.
It's in the name, baby. It's in the name.
You have acquired one aura.
And when he gets
Where can
all
I spend this
7,
currency?
There's a little +1 that like drops right next to your name tag that you didn't realize was right above your head. Like, what the heck? Where did
Yeah.
that come from?
that +1's a.
I'm the me that Christmas future comes back or Christmas past comes to show the future. Like this is the future you could be.
The way we
+1
spin the
aura.
ore is when we do an attack, and we spin the ore to make the attack just
Yes.
badass as fuck.
Uh-huh.
I get to spend the aura to billow my cape in the middle of action, or in the middle of thing, resulting in extra ore farming.
Yeah, random explosion in the background.
Okay.
From
You
a
guys-
tier 3
what-
spell, I cast
What are you guys doing now?
it. We're heading up to the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna
We're
wait.
just gonna stroll. We're just gonna stroll in.
Yeah, while we still have our aura going.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. So yeah, you guys can. The southern part here is just the front of the office area. You guys can put your tokens down in there.
I don't see my token to grab it to put it down.
You have to do that. I mean, I
I
guess
thought I
I
put
could
it
put
down.
your token down there, and you might be able to control it. But
Okay, now I can control it. I didn't see it beforehand though. I didn't know where it generates
There you
from
go.
or
Where
anything
is
like
it?
that.
Oh, so no, you go to the notebook, the journal, like when you go to click on your character to look at your character sheet,
Mhm.
but instead of clicking on your character, you click and drag.
Oh, I just did it. Now there's 2 of me.
There we go. I got myself there finally.
How do I take one off?
Dude, there should be like a bunch of me.
I
over
think you
here,
just
man.
click on it and press backspace, right? I think.
I just died. Oh, it's how do I get rid of it?
Just drag it off screen. Drag it off the map.
I tried. It goes to the edge of the
there you
screen.
go.
Just
I
put it
can't
on the
kill
edge
it?
and then ignore it. Yeah, click on it and then press backspace.
Okay.
Well, now you need to
Gotcha.
now you need to drag them back.
I gotta put another one back on.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Learning. Yes.
Guess so. Alrighty. So you guys are just waltzing on in.
Yeah, well, while we're ore farming.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, song playing in the background.
So
Rebird or
you
some shit.
notice. So walking inside. Let me find my notes.
Hey, you ain't supposed to be here. Slap. Who do you think
Yes,
called
I
us to
am.
come in here? Yes, I am.
I like you, and I want you.
Oh no! No! Not where I was going with it. Oh my god! Here we go. Woo!
You guys good?
No.
Okay. So you see, stepping in through the office, the there's 2 glass doors and they like recess into the walls, and you guys step through. Inside there's a fairly standard office. To the left there is a reception desk area with 2 chairs behind it. One of them sits a make sure I get this right. There's a female car right, and you see there's a little nameplate that says Receptionist Jill, Jyll, and she greets you with a typical car right smile. She's, hello, can I help you all?
We were sent by the boss. This is usual routine. Just checking up, making sure everything's going good.
Okay, make a deception check. It's gonna be very difficult.
Can I assist him in his deception check? Because
What
I'm
are you
actually
What are
kind
you
of
doing?
deceptive.
What are you doing to help
I
deceive?
myself.
I will co-sign on what he's saying and try to provide some false documents I am literally generating with the papers on her desk.
Okay. Go ahead and make the deception check, just at normal.
Okay. I am adding guidance to myself. So
Okay.
I have
Go
a
ahead.
slight boost. Oh, fuck.
She does not believe you. She's like, I don't think that's quite right. I haven't ever seen you around here before.
That's because we were
Oh,
new.
that's because we were out at the
just-
base,
Yeah.
the one outside of town. We actually just got an old robot from the boss, K1R4.
Oh,
You remember him?
no, I really don't. That's
Oh,
nice
you
though.
don't?
That Wellenveer would give you one of his robots. That's really interesting.
Oh
it's
yeah,
one
he
of
had
the
a really
shitty
nice
ones,
place
though.
out there too. All that nice wooden furniture and stuff. I slept in a really nice bed when I was there.
Oh, that's great. I've heard that it's wonderful out there, out in the nature. Yeah.
I tell you, I recommend that if you get a chance, I recommend it.
How can
It's
I help
very
you?
therapeutic.
Well,
What do
we're
you
just
need?
gonna keep. We're just gonna, go do our job.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we know where we're going, and I just started walking away.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Sure.
Don't worry. I mean, it's just a quick checkup. We'll be in and out.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Absolutely fine.
If you want, you can pet the wolf.
Oh, I'd much rather not.
Fenrir,
He does
go
the
say
bite.
hi. He loves to give out kisses.
Fenrir's gonna strut out over,
Mm-hmm.
panting, like as if wanting to be pet.
She will, like, still in her chair, like, tap Fenrir on the head like a pat kind of deal.
Fenrir will like nudge and like kind of snuggle up under her. See, he's nice.
Is this working? Can I tell if this
Just
is
check.
working?
Go ahead and
Try
make
it
the insight
first.
check to see if it's working or not. It is not working, and I would like each of you to roll for initiative.
So wait. Did she already trigger a button or anything like that?
Yeah, you would need to make a perception check.
Okay, can I make the perception check?
When it's your turn, it's not your turn. Especially, you haven't rolled initiative yet.
Why is that low roll for me?
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold up. I would like to use heightened senses.
Wait, I still have... Does guidance apply to this? I gotta know. It's technically still running.
Guidance lasts for like 10 turns or something, but I thought you used
Yeah,
it up.
as long as
Oh
it's
no, it stays,
concentration.
doesn't it?
It's a cantrip, or I can spam that shit. But yeah, it stays for like 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating, which I haven't
I
lost.
cannot, for the life of me, find initiative on my. There it is.
I don't think you can add guidance to initiative.
I'm checking.
I don't believe you can. 10.
Ability check, so no.
Nope.
And I would also, where's force power? Heightened senses. Where's that? Where's it at?
Okay.
It didn't pop out.
You have to remind me what that does again.
I
You
posted
gain
it.
advantage on your initiative check. Alright, then roll it again. There he is.
Oh, I didn't check.
18, that's much better.
Excuse me.
This character's about speed.
Ooh, but you're not fast enough.
Wait,
You're not fast
not
enough.
fast.
You're not fast enough. You're fast. That you are. You're not fast enough.
We both got the same number, though. How can you tell who's
That's
faster?
theirs without the modifier.
That's just
That's
yeah,
without
that's
the
without the
modifier.
modifier.
What to do with my notebook? There it is, right behind me. All right.
I didn't think you guys were really like, yeah, let's just walk in, just because I said it.
All right. So currently we have a.
I think each one of the DCs off was another guy off.
All right. Let's see here. Then we got.
When you started to try to tell that lie, I panicked. I was like, shit, and started going through her desk.
I was trying to find
This
Felon's Weir in
document
my
here
notes.
is why we're here.
I was trying to find Felon Weir's name in my notes real quick because I was just gonna go on a whole tyrant about Kira being part of the thing.
Because I was about to name drop him until he beat me to the punch and dropped. I was like, no, my whole plan.
Right? I was like, yeah.
His name.
Name
Maybe
dropped
she didn't
him.
believe him.
Talked about we hung
Just
out
said
for
it.
a while. It would have been better if we had Kira with us and been like, oh yes, old bastard.
Is that the
Right.
woman behind the counter? Are these pig people?
They're the Cartwrights.
These pig
I think they were
people.
pig- I thought the Cartwrights were. Maybe I'm confused. I need to.
You're thinking of Gamorreans, I think. There's a
Yeah.
picture of the Carlites or whatever in the
This is the closest thing that I could find. So
in Discord.
yeah, you'll have to look at the Discord chat again, and look at what.
Oh, they
yeah,
are
these
pig
just,
people. That's cool.
Yeah.
From Blurry, they just look like little tiny people.
Oh,
Blurry,
yeah,
like
sorry.
pixelation. So I was like, haha, cool.
Mhm.
I don't mind.
That's
Alrighty. So
Lourdes? That's a Cartwright? That's not a Cartwright. Is it?
no, when it says Cartwright, it will say Cartwright next to it,
Look at
not
that.
another word that is not Cartwright. Like, ugh.
That not quite what I.
I'm sorry. I'm in love with the attitude.
It's mostly
The,
because of Jesse, because Jesse's like
yep.
stoned out of his mind, and I'm like, it's
He's like, what the
literally
fuck?
in
I don't
the
understand.
menu. It's in there. I can't look at your screen for you. Now, if I had a PS5, yes, I would be able to, because you could do the share screen. I could like tap around on your screen or whatever.
It's so funny. He's always like, what the fuck? I don't understand it. It's right in front of him.
Yes, and like literally just like go through the menus, like spend like 5 minutes.
Let's be real.
Look through the
That's
menus.
why we love him.
Yeah, it's something.
No.
I feel something. That's for sure. I don't know what it is.
And maybe it's for you guys, but it isn't for me.
No.
Okay.
Maybe because I only hear him every now and then. It's just funny to me. It's
Okay.
more funny than like annoying.
What gets me the most out of him is when he's gotta fucking repeat the same goddamn story. When you fucking start listening to him, he's got 7 stories, and he's gotta fucking tell you these stories, and he's going to exaggerate the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Just like not like a super bunch, but just enough for you to know he exaggerated it. And he'll tell you these stories and feel like he's never told you that story before. Like, yes, Jesse, I've known you for like 20 years. I know every fucking story you could possibly tell me. I've heard you repeat the same story to other people with more exaggeration on certain parts.
I was there when that story
And-
happened.
Yeah. Right.
And then when
Okay.
you called me out. Anyway.
All right. So, Um,
I did not expect us to do combat right now.
W- w-
I thought we were
So they're
going to
what
be
three
ending
what I'll
this
foot tall.
do,
section in about 20
um,
minutes.
They're 3 feet
Ryan,
tall.
go ahead and make. I will allow for a perception check. Go ahead and make a perception check before um
One
these
round
guys
of
get to do their
combat.
stuff. It would be like before initiative.
Okay.
Make it.
Um.
I'm being benevolent.
Boom.
I feel like I've seen the
12.
this, like,
Okay.
picture
I
I
would
can't ever
say
see the
somewhere.
with a
roll
12,
beforehand.
you would be able to hear the rather rapid approach of footsteps outside of the office. Very loud. There's a commotion happening outside. And when you turn to look, you see, oh look, there's some more car rides that are coming and bursting through the door. And then because they roll higher than you in initiative, they burst through the door.
I take a sigh and I throw my hood back.
So 30 feet, they can get inside of here.
Oh yeah, before they walk in, I want to throw this disgusting cape off my body. I don't
Disgusting.
wear that.
Okay. You are now no longer wearing the all-weather cloak. All right. So, oh yeah, I need to. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do this. I need to mark them with different colors, so that way we know which one we're talking about when we're talking.
That soldier won. He's the original.
No, this one gets to be pink because it's Jill. Spelled with a
Valentine.
Y, not an I, because she's the original. Okay.
He really. This happened to me when I was younger. There was another Jordan. That was a female, and she walked up to me and was like, "I'm better than you because my name's spelled with a Y." I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Was it Dayn?
This was like, yeah, Jordyn. I was like, what the fuck? This is like, I was like in middle school, so you know we're like bratty. I was like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Who are you?
It just
She
means that you
likes
lost.
and she wanted to have a reason to
apparently,
talk
yeah,
to
I mean,
you.
Guy had to get upset because there was two Jordans. One was a guy, one's a girl. You're getting mixed up. You can't be mixed up with a girl or a guy.
All right.
Ugh.
So, for
Mhm.
some reason in my mind, I had it that the cartel that we were dealing with was the Pike Syndicate, and that's how they looked. So that's what I was imagining in my mind is a bunch of Pike. So
No.
I'm sorry. Ooh,
No.
just
This
kicked
is
the
like
cat.
the time
so
that
sorry.
we kept imagining that Luke Skywalker's lightsaber was blue because the picture was blue, but actually it was green. We
Yeah,
kept making
something
that
like that.
mistake.
Okay, so you see that these car rides are storming into the building. They have some like
Midgets with
light
guns.
armor that's on them. They have like you can see like their snouts and everything, and they carry with them these stun batons that when they step through the door they electrify, and little arcs of lightning kind of escape from the stun baton every so often as they storm in through the office, and some of them are going to where's my ruler? Some of them are going to dash another 25 to actually get fully inside. There we go. Okay. And then Jill here is going to unleash a small little holdout blaster and take a shot at you, Lucian, and wildly miss.
So she has disadvantage. The finger is right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Ryan, it is your turn. Senor Lucian.
I was just about to say he's gonna
What
stand there
what are you
menacingly.
intimidating? What are you doing? Your silence isn't intimidating.
Using his one aura.
I was muted. Sorry. I said I would like to ignite my lightsaber and do and try to intimidate them and tell
Sorry.
them leave or die.
Your intimidation falls flat.
Okay.
You announce these words, and they all look at you like you're crazy. Jordan, it is your turn. You're next to go. Unless if there's anything else you were doing, Ryan.
Right.
That was your
I
action.
don't think. Yeah, that I was. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is that's my action. As far as bonus actions, I'm good.
Okay. Jordan, it's your go.
I'm gonna fly on down and start this battle off hot. A
Okay.
little improved pyrokinesis. I need those 3 in that line to make 80. Dexterity saving throw, I believe.
Yep, it says that.
Dexterity saving throw, I take 9 damage.
Okay. 2 of them fail, 1 of them succeeds. So we got orange, red.
And the one
Purple.
who succeeded takes half of that.
Okay. So we got 9 damage to that one, 4 damage to that one, 9 damage to that one. Okay.
And I step 20. So move back. My new weapon with the force.
You're actually only able to reach 1. 30
I have
feet
no idea
long,
what he's
5
saying.
feet wide.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we'll just roll it as one of them.
What? Wow.
It's unfortunate
Yeah,
it cut out on, or it's cutting out
that guy would
right
have
now.
failed though.
Okay. Alrighty.
Then, Fenrir's going to attack the one in front of him.
16 hits. We're going to roll damage.
What you fucking get, Julie?
5. Okay.
And that is our turn.
Savaris, it is your turn.
I am going to bring up my character sheet again.
And even if I move up, I can hit that other one.
Okay. I'm going to cast Cryogenic Blast. And target the red guy.
Okay. A 9 misses.
Okay. On mists. Let's see here. Thought it would pop up with everything else. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed a DC saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. That one
That
saves.
is 16 for a deck save.
That one saves.
Okay.
But the purple one's within 5 feet, I believe, as well. Doesn't that also have to make a save? Oh, it's 10
No.
feet.
10 feet.
That's 5 feet. Okay.
It would be like the adjacent one. They were adjacent. So how much damage is that?
It's the 3.
Okay.
Rounded down, I think.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Then it is still your turn until you say you're done.
Yes. let me get back over here. First, take one out. Oop. I'm going to use my fancy dancy, or I'm going to use action surge.
Okay.
Pull out my disruptor pistol and take a shot at that red guy.
$18, that hits. For 6 damage. Okay.
And that will be it.
Nice. Okay. So then the soldier's turn. So the pink one is...
What?
Purple one's gonna go over here. Here. These two are gonna come to Jill's rescue. Or at least attempt to. These two, they were gonna get, when they got blasted with the flame thing, they come here. And this one, it's 45, it's too far away.
Which one was the one so far with it? Do you
The red one.
remember? The red one? Oh, okay. If it was the green one, I was like, man, I didn't even hit you.
Yeah, so they're gonna move
We
all their
saw
movements,
somebody.
and then, oh, yep, there went Jordan. And then we're gonna do some ataques, and we will wait on Jordan for him to come back. But, you see these stun batons, they're electricity arcing, and you see they're like, stop, halt, and like just other like, stop what you're doing, kind of thing. You're trespassing, that kind of thing. And so they're going to take 2 attacks on Lucian. That is a 24 and a 23.
Okay, I would like to do my force points that add to my AC.
Okay.
Come on, quit. Operato. So I am using deflection with
Okay.
force empowered. So when you are targeted kinetic die roll, add it to your AC. The kinetic die roll
Okay.
is 4.
Sounds good.
Doing it now. Page. Come on. Not cooperating. There we go. There we go. D4.
3. Nice.
And then for the other attack, a 2.
Okay, so what does that raise your AC to?
So one of the they both hit. Never mind.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because you said 23 and 24.
Correct.
Yeah, they hit.
Okay. So one does 5 damage, and then 2 damage, and then I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution save. As the electricity arcs and basically with like a mini like a taser, I'm gonna make a DC 10 Constitution save.
Okay.
You succeed. Nice. All right. And then 2 attacks towards Aurora as well. Uno y dos, both 11s, both for 17.
Wow, +5. I will also deflect and guaranteed pass because I only need
Okay.
1.
So the 2 Cartwrights, they swing their batons at you, and the electricity like just like almost like just warps around your body almost as you dodge. And then Jill is also going to seeing how scary Fenrir's bite was, she's gonna get away from it, so she's gonna disengage and then like hop over
Hop over.
the desk and basically make it to like here, and that's about it. She gets on top of the desk and she's like scrambling over the odd like control like keyboard or whatever that's there, and like kicks over the screen. Like, get me out of here. Like, it arguably would have been faster just to run around the desk, but she ran over top of the desk. And that's all of the guards' turns. Ryan, it is yours.
I am going to use Cloud Mind
Okay.
at level
2 is your highest if you're level 4.
Yeah, why not? Well, yeah, level 2. Cloud Mind at level 2. Did
I
it
think
pop
next
up?
level we unlock level 3.
Still didn't pop up. Give me a sec. I'm not cooperating. I believe I'm hitting the right button to make it pop up so everybody can read it. Anything?
No.
No.
Just go ahead and roll,
Why is
roll
it
your
not?
d8s.
Yeah, you can roll an additional 2d8s for each slot above first level.
Yep. Go ahead and roll it.
So 2d8s plus
Should be 4?
the
5?
5d8s, so 7d8s.
Mm-hmm.
Roll just all 1s. That
Don't
will be
say
something.
that. How do I get it to roll 7 on the d8? Okay, I just know how to do it. But
You can type in the chat /r space 78. And it'll
You
go
also
all
go
over.
underneath the advanced dice roller.
there's the other 6.
Okay.
So 6, 31 points.
31 points.
And oh, that's why it wasn't coming up. Enter. It was wanting that.
Mm-hmm. So a center point within 20 feet of you.
I think it hits
Or
the
what is
one
it?
with the
Range of
lowest
90.
points first.
Mm-hmm.
So I want it close enough that it includes 5, 10, 15, 20 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't get the blue guys, so I'm not
So yeah,
concerned.
you might
with
as
that.
well just center it on you.
Just the guys around me.
Okay. So you
Couldn't find
are
radials.
able to get. So you got the red one that's
Okay.
already weak.
I couldn't get, yeah. Even if I did here.
So the red one, he. Where is it? That one. He's knocked out, and then a second one. We'll say Jill gets knocked out, but that's it. The purple guy is still standing.
Okay, and bonus action, I would like to. Remember the bonus action or not? Not as full action. No, that's not a bonus action. I think I'm going to end my turn because I don't have a bonus action.
Alrighty. Jordan, it's your go.
Alright. I am around halfway. What would be my best action? I think I'm going to do something very similar. I'm going to cast Force Blind at level 2.
I'm going to whistle and say, Fenrir, fetch.
I don't know why it won't pop up.
Fetch.
You just gotta hit enter.
You might have to put in the level of your spell on the other page. Or your force power. That's what I had to do. Why it wasn't working for me.
I'll worry about that later. So it's the same thing as his sleep, except I'm blinding them instead. And since I'm
Okay.
casting at level 2, I do 8d10, and it works the exact same as his, except blinding.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it. 40. Nice.
Yeah, I see it. It's telling me the level here.
Yep. You are able to get 2 of them. Which 2 would you like?
The 2 right on top of me.
Okay. We'll just do that symbol, I guess.
Blinded doesn't go away right away though, right? It's gotta pass through their turn or something.
Let me read it.
Because I was gonna say the sleep function, it disappears the moment something interferes with them, waking them up, them taking damage, stuff like that. But blinding has a different effect to it.
But the advantage of them being knocked out or asleep, I can coup de grace them and not have to worry about them waking up ever again.
Let's see. But it's not a concentration, so yeah, it just exists for however long it says.
But what's the duration? I'm still trying to find it.
Yeah, I'm not
Until the
seeing
power
that
ends.
either.
Casting time 1 action, so does it last 1 action?
No,
Where's
let's
blinding?
see.
Duration 1 round.
1 round.
until
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So until
my
it's your
turn
turn
hits
again. Mm-hmm.
and
So it's a good stalling effect. Gives your allies time to dispatch the ones that are on you.
Then I will move over to. Well, let's see how far this is. Can't quite make it. I can make it to here. I'm gonna move over to Fenrir, or closer to Fenrir.
Okay. They're going to take attacks of opportunity at disadvantage.
They're blinded.
They can still
Oh.
attack, but at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So one is going to be a 19, and the other one is going to be a 20.
Oh my god. Wow.
Wait.
Oh, disadvantage, my
Oh.
bad. I read it backwards.
Yeah, I was like.
So one is a 13,
I was like, wait a
and
minute.
one is a 12. My bad.
Yeah, they
I
both
read it backwards.
is.
It's because it's
I
already
was like,
3
wait
o'clock.
a minute.
It's because it's
And they're
already
both
3
rolling
o'clock for me.
2d20s.
I was like, do they have a plus 13 or something crazy?
No,
I was like,
sorry.
what is going on?
No, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already super tired. And I gotta wake up in like 5
Yeah, I
hours.
got you.
Yeah, no, we got you. It was just, it was fun.
So yeah, 13 and a 12.
Yeah,
Those are both gonna miss.
They both miss.
Okay.
And then Fenrir is gonna. Didn't mean to do that. I'm just gonna. He's gonna bonus action dash, because he can do that now. He's gonna move over to the purple guy, and he's gonna attack. And he has
Okay.
advantage on this one.
Yep, that hits. Gonna roll damage.
11.
11. Okay. Nice.
He's
Right.
gonna action surge
Okay.
and do it again.
Yep, 20 hits.
11.
11 damage. Okay.
And he's gonna, if he's not dead, he's gonna grapple because he hit him. Or attempt to grapple.
Okay. Yep.
So,
Go ahead
strength
and
check.
strength check. Yep.
So he's alive.
Not at
Uh,
advantage, so it's 7.
Save.
Oh yeah, I clicked the wrong thing. My bad.
Wouldn't that be the same modifier?
No.
No, it's
Oh, okay.
different.
If you have a +6 to your strength, it means you have a strength of 22.
No. Oh yeah, but
Yeah.
that's because it's a save.
Okay,
That's the plus
13.
2 from the proficiency.
Okay. I just believe it's just a contested, which is the same. So you guys both like go to try to break and make the grapple, and it ends up you're a
Wait,
little bit
it
too
doesn't, if
slippery.
it meets, it beats? Oh no, that's right. See, I don't know how
Contested.
that works.
Yeah, they're contested. So you guys are
Yeah.
both like kind of like just like pushing on each other at this point.
Alright, that's what's in
Okay, Zach, it's your
our
turn.
I am going to shoot the green one with another cryogenic blast.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, you crit.
Oh
Go ahead
boy.
and roll damage. 13. And then is that including the...
that's the
Yeah,
first one. So now they both have to make a DC. They have to make a save on that on the actual explosion.
Okay.
Do they get
that
disadvantage
both
is-
sit.
because they're blind?
Blinding doesn't affect dexterity.
So then how do
that
do I roll
is
the
18 and a
2Ds?
16.
Okay, so those both pass. So then I gotta roll the 2D. What the hell is it?
Well, you already rolled 13 damage.
Yeah, that's the kinetic to the one guy. And then on the dex saving throw,
Okay.
they take 2d6, and then they take half of that if they saved. So I gotta roll 2.
Hey, wait. They automatically fail any ability check when they're blinded.
That's
And
not an
also your
ability check.
attack
It's a
advantage,
save.
Not that it matters here.
Yeah.
It's a save, not an
True.
ability
Yeah,
check.
you're right.
So they take another. Then each one of them would both take 2. So the one guy takes the 13, and then he takes an additional 2.
2. Okay. Yep. Got it.
And then I will use. Back up. I will use one of my superiority dice for my ability return fire. And I will just use my disruptor pistol on the green guy.
Okay.
Wrong place.
You do have
We're
an
being
advantage.
attacked by midgets with stun guns.
You're right. I do have advantage from those, don't I?
Why do you have advantage?
He's because they're blinded.
But 14 doesn't hit anyway.
Attack rolls against them have advantage, and their attack rolls have
Oh,
disadvantage.
yeah, 14 hits.
Oh, 14 does hit?
Yeah.
So he takes an extra 4
Take
acid.
4 damage.
Okay. 4. That was the green one. Okay. Alrighty. So, back up to the soldier's turn. Oh, whoops. Meant to just be the line. Yep, close enough. He's gonna run over. Wake him up. No longer sleepy sleep. Yep. Is gonna wake her up. No longer sleepy sleep. These two. 4. That would be basically this way. He's gonna run and then just end up running into the window. The other one is follow suit. He just run into the window. They're like, ah, and he gets something, they swing on it, and they shattered the glass.
For blood damage for running into the wall.
No, they didn't run fast enough to harm themselves.
Dang it.
Okay. Then the red one is going to take a swing on Lucian because he made him fall asleep. And we'll get to do so at advantage because of flanking. So that is a 19. Does the 19 hit?
I believe so.
Okay. And then it is a d6. So 6 points of damage, and then I need you to make a DC 10 Constitution save. Okay, you're good. Then it's going to be Jill's turn, and she is going to book it out to here, and the doors are like open or whatever, and so then she yells out, "We're under attack! Help! Somebody help me!" And I believe that is everybody's turn. Yep, woke up, ran into the window, swung. I would say at this point there is another car right that comes like bursting through the door. What's going on out here? What are you doing? And he's going to take a shot. He's got a blaster rifle at Aurora. That is 23.
Yeah, that'll
Being
hit.
that you're the first one for them to see. And that's going to do 6 points of damage.
Alright.
Like, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Alright. Lucian, it is your turn. That was everybody that went.
All right.
I am going to attack the purple one.
Le
And
purple.
I'm going to attack it with, depending on whether I hit or not, a double strike.
Okay, go ahead and make the first attack roll then.
And I believe a double strike is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yes, your second strike is a bonus action.
Okay.
But you can only take that bonus strike if you're making an
If
attack
you make
as your main
yeah,
action.
six-
So yeah, 22,
succeeded.
that hits.
Oh,
Go ahead and roll damage.
Roll damage, okay. Sorry, I have to flip between pages each time I do that.
Oh,
10?
by the way, the double strike does not take a bonus action.
It
I'll
doesn't?
pop it on screen. No.
Oh,
it's just when you hit, you can just spin
Oh,
your
yeah.
thing to add damage.
Okay.
Sorry, I was thinking
So-
of
The
offhanded.
monk thing, the offhand.
So 14 points of damage.
Ooh, that one. On the red one?
And
Or purple?
as a bonus
You said
action,
purple.
I want to use Phase Strike.
Okay.
And yeah, he
It
did
is
say
a
purple.
level 1 spell. Deck.
That one's
Once
done.
before the power ends, you can advantage on one weapon attack. That attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage, whether you hit or miss. Okay, so can I roll the 1d8? Or he's dead. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
That don't matter.
That is a spell you would typically do first, then attack, because it doesn't apply after. You have to use it first, and then.
Well, it's on for 1 minute, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
It's
you
not-
can't,
it's
it's
not-
not 1 minute prior to the attack, though.
Yeah,
you have to
yeah, they were
do
just saying that
you have to
because you-
do this and then attack.
Well, can I use it on next attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying that because you tried to use it after attack, you just did, and try to do the D8, and it doesn't work like that.
Okay.
So I thought that, yeah.
But you could use it as the way to get out of opportunity of attack, because that's one of
Yeah,
its
that is true.
purposes. It just by this point in time isn't necessary. That's up to you though.
Okay. That
Your
is
turn?
my turn. That is my turn.
Jordan's
Yes,
go.
I've done my action, bonus action.
Righty. Hammer's gonna continue to help out here. He gonna get the biting.
17, that hits. 7 damage. Which one are you attacking again?
The
red one.
Red one.
Okay, 7.
And he's going to attempt to grapple him.
Probably gonna succeed, because he's only rolling a 4.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 24 was your first roll. Nice, yeah, you have him grappled. He's like,
And far away is this chick? I'm gonna fly over everyone to avoid
Okay.
getting hit. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to feint to give myself advantage.
are you using an action to dodge or disengage?
No, so where I was right here,
Yep.
I should be able to move.
And then you moved right here.
I should be able to move here, and then pivot. Yeah, I can make it there.
You have 60
And
foot
avoid
worth
them.
of movement.
I have 50 flying.
That's not. That's more
That
than
isn't your
50.
exact spot either. You were one square over.
To
But
the right.
yeah.
Yeah, this is 40 feet to make it down to the pink one.
Yeah, but you got
It's 20 and 20.
Yeah. And I have 50 if I
Oh,
fall.
okay. Yeah, I see it now. Okay. Yep. Yeah, you're able to get over there.
Are you looking at a different portrait when you're?
No, I just
He
seen you
probably
go
thought it was
from
20 and then 40.
because yeah, you just went
So it
like
would have been
that, and I was
total of
like,
60.
well, you're gonna provoke attack of opportunity if you just go like
Yeah.
that, but you went around. Okay, I see now. Because you're like you said you're gonna fly over. I'm like, so you're just gonna fly on the ceiling?
So I get that. The ceiling's not that
I
high.
was like, what? Okay. Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna spend my bonus action to feint, and I'm going to give myself advantage on this attack. Where is it? There it is. 24
Yep, that hits.
or 11
And
damage.
for 11. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. Then that means that these two are no longer blinded. And it is Savaris' turn. You see two very confused, for the moment, Carrite guards looking out the window that they smashed.
Why is my head through this window?
I want to move my character. Goes about here. So I want. And then and then I'm going to take a shot at the yellow one with my disruptor pistol.
Okay. 14, that just hits. Go ahead and roll damage. 7, okay.
For future reference, I would like to ask, would you allow us to take standard D&D feats? Or do you
No.
want to keep it to the... Okay.
We'll just keep it to the Star Wars. It's already complicated enough. Because I know there's some really good like ones in D&D, and then so then it's like, well then what version of D&D are you look at the 2014 one that a lot of people still using. You use a 2024 that's like brand new. That's some people like, some people
I
don't
forgot they
like.
did that, yeah. I forgot they came out with a new version.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just thinking, because I was like, there's a feat that allows you to... So people can't disengage from you.
Okay, is that everything?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna start with little Miss Pink Piggy, who is going to, after being stabbed in the back, is gonna squeal even louder, and she is just going to run as fast as she can.
Do you want to disengage?
Oh wait, no disengage. She's just running.
Alright, I'm gonna attack.
Okay, make it.
Make sure I toggle off advantage.
8 misses. Your blade comes down, and it like just comes right over her shoulder, and goes right down her side. And she's like, "We're under attack!" Ah! And she's like freaking out, full bore, arms in the sky, like getting the attention of literally anyone who's on the end of the street. And 50 would lead off the map. So she's gone. We'll just I don't know. We'll just leave her there, but she's no longer there.
I mean, if I want it, I could still step out and shoot her, right?
I guess you could try.
Because, I mean, even though she's off map, she's still technically like 30 feet away.
Okay. Shoot next. These two.
Come on, the public and shoot.
Jill's gonna get it for
Julie
being a
has
little
been an
squealer.
integral part of this community. She brought Muppets to kids' bake sales.
Jill's gonna get it for being a little squealer.
Her kid plays in the local sports team. She just got her nails done down the street. She's on the street. Help, I'm being attacked! And then the fucking angelic god's gonna come out and just shoot her in the back with a fucking laser arrow in the middle of the street! Little Timmy's gonna be like, oh my god! Miss Julie
Fucking
All right.
stomach hurts.
She deserves it.
Oh god.
Squealer.
Oh, this is what happens. This is why you don't money launder for the cartel kids. You'll see Miss Julie get shot down the street like a pig.
Yep.
Snitching is bad for business.
Snitching is bad for business. All right.
Snitches get stitches
That's the
permanently.
name of the episode.
Oh, this little piggy went squealing all the way back home.
All the way back to the cartel. Okay, a 10 against Lucian from yellow guy who just stepped out of his
That's
office.
10. He rolled a 10. 10's a miss.
Yep. And then you're gonna get another swing from the red one with the 1. That is a critical miss. And then the blue, he is going to take a swing on Fenrir for that is 14. Is a 14 hit?
So-
It just hits, but I'm gonna deflect it for Fenrir.
Okay.
So he misses.
All right.
Does critical misses come with negative effects?
No.
Right?
I think typically they do, but I mean that's on the DM.
No, we're not playing with like inspirational criticals or like despairing failures.
Okay.
But that is all of their actions. It is your turn, Lucian.
Lucian is going to gut the piggy in front of him. And I'm going to boom with an attack.
11
It's an
misses.
11. Does phase strike help that at all?
Oh, this.
Advantage.
Okay. Make another roll.
Okay. Hit.
Nope. 9/11. Oh my gosh.
No.
So the lightsaber was vroom, vroom, right over top of his head because, like, wait, I thought they were taller. They both miss.
I'm used to fighting taller people.
Anything else, good sir?
Nope, that's it. I don't have any bonus actions to
Jordan,
facilitate.
what are you going to do on your turn?
I'm gonna step outside.
Oh no. Okay, alright.
I am
So-
going to hex her.
Okay.
And fire a shot in her back.
Okay, go ahead and make the attack. She's still like technically like in range, but if she lives and she keeps running, she's gonna be considered like out of combat.
Alright. It's now or never.
Mm-hmm. How much health does she have? Okay, yeah, go ahead and make your attack rolls. Okay, that hits.
This plus a d8.
Okay, 8.
9 damage.
12, 20. She's still alive.
Son
Barely,
of a bitch.
but she's still alive.
Give me a second. Let me see if I got anything else.
She gonna die. She gonna die today.
Let's see here.
Run
How
through the
far-
streets being a squealer.
How far is he?
So she made the run 50 feet away from this corner.
50
Basically.
feet. Oh, that's too far. Cause like he could make it because he can dash, but not if it's that far. That's all I got.
You really haven't gone very far yourself. Like 10
Yeah,
feet.
but I mean, I could technically keep chasing her, even out of combat.
Next turn, she's going to be considered out of combat.
Well, if I also keep chasing after her.
Then you will also be considered out of combat.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna chase.
Okay, you
I'm
can
going.
run after
her. Where was I standing before? Do you remember? Like before I walked out the door?
Oh, you were right
You were
behind me.
on the yep.
Okay, so then I went here. Yep, that's exactly. Alright. And then Fimmer's going to attack the red one.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
23.
Yeah. 23 hits. 12 on that red one.
Yep.
I think he's dead. I don't know. 13.
He's gonna bite
7.
his head off and then spit
Yeah,
it to
that
the
one's
side
dead.
if he's dead.
Yep.
And that's our turn.
Okay. Zach, it's your turn. There's now 2 dead Carrites slumped over on the floor, dead, with the flying lightsaber above it, slashing wildly. Not hitting anything.
And the other's head is rolling on the floor in your direction.
I holster my disruptor pistol and pull out my vibro dagger, and I go to lunge at the green one.
Okay. Make an attack roll. 22,
Oh.
that hits with the critical.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
So you got 4.
Oh, it was only a D4 roll, so I mean 3's not bad. It's above that, or it's.
Yep, he's still alive.
Okay. And
He's looking
then
very badly hurt though.
I will use my bonus action to yeah, okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to use my shield to trip the orange one.
You're gonna use your shield to trip. Okay, go ahead and what do you have to
It's
roll?
my shield. It's just my shield style.
Okay.
Just as I can use my bonus action to try and trip, to try to shove or trip a creature within 5 feet of me with my shield.
Okay.
I guess it still says try, so if you wanted to use like a contested shove action, or contested like
Well, it should
strength or
say
athletics or something like that.
like whatever, if it's like a superiority die or something like that. With
Nope, nope.
whatever
This
that
is a
goes
level
here.
1 fighter. This is level 1 fighter shield style. Says, in fact, here I'll post it for you.
Yeah.
So the way
is it an attack roll?
the way the monks do it with their flurry of blows is that they make a dex save, and if they fail, they get knocked prone. But you could just make it the same as that.
Yeah, I could look up to see what the shield. But I'm pretty sure I copied this word for word.
And then the shove action is strength, so I think it probably would be a dex save.
Trip action, I think, is its own, just like a grapple has its own set of rules. I could be wrong. This way it was in Pathfinder for sure, but
So fighting style rules. Of course, it didn't bring me actually to it.
maneuver trip attack.
So then, yeah, the trip attack is some kind of like actual, like, that's weird. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
you just trip.
can
just simply trip. What were you saying, Noel?
What I'm reading under trip attack is when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend one superiority die to attempt to knock the target down. You add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and if the target is large or smaller, it must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, you knock the target prone.
Okay.
And you can technically use your shield as a weapon. So
That is an 11.
Your save is like 14 or something, right?
You wanted me to make a contested strength check or something?
No, you said you had to make a strength saving throw. Is what you just read. I rolled an 11.
My strength is 14.
That's the saving throw DC for the
Yeah,
trip.
beauty.
Oh, am I? Okay, it's like, I don't know, we're not gonna do the trip, because apparently that's an actual maneuver or something, I guess. I'm just not gonna do that. It doesn't sound like it's something I can actually perform in this state. It sounds like it's something I actually have to have in addition to this. I thought it was something that, like, gave me the option, like
I don't
how
think
we
so.
stated the shove is technically an action, but because
You could
stated
use
in
your
the shield
bonus
style,
action.
I could use my bonus action instead.
Yeah.
But there is no like definitive. I didn't read a definitive on how a shove is.
when
It's
you
the same
use a
thing for a
shield as
trip. You can trip someone as just an action to knock them prone.
Mm-hmm.
and you
Typically.
can use your shield as an improvised weapon because you have shield style. So you would make an attack roll with the shield, and if you hit, you trip them.
Is that how it is? I thought. What did you read with the saving throw, or was that something different?
When you hit a creature
You
with
read
a
the
weapon
fighting
attack,
fighter thing.
you can expend one superiority die to attempt to knock down the target.
That's the trip attack for like a regular fighter.
Yeah.
What does your thing say again, Zach? Alright, it's right here.
Yeah, it's right there in the roll 20. So yeah, as a bonus action, you can try to shove or trip because you chose to go down the shield style. So it would be whatever rules are revolved around with making a shove or a trip attack.
No, if it's considered an attack, it's with an improvised weapon. I'd have to look up what the rule is for the improvised weapon. Did I put it in here, the thing? I did.
Okay. yeah,
16?
16. Yep, that hits. So then he's considered tripped. Okay.
Yeah, attack roll makes the most sense.
So he's considered prone. Okay. I'll just do that symbol, I guess. Okay.
Alright, and that's it.
Jordan, it's your turn.
I'm gonna continue chasing after that
Ah,
bitch.
I
Okay.
think the dog got a hold of his mic.
I don't know.
I'm gonna attack her again.
Okay.
Jill,
She
you
is
bitch!
no longer. So you guys, you're no longer in combat. She is rounded around the corner. You come around, and you're doing it. You're going to attack her. At this point,
Yep.
you're away from the office, so any kind of guards that were like right close by, they have like entered into the building. You guys have been fighting them, but now you're kind of out in the open street, and there's several civilians out and about. All of them are seeing this commotion that's happening inside of the office, and there are also more guards that have come around. Both Cartwright and also the local police force now have been alerted, and they are coming down to the
Actually,
direction
you
that
know
you are
what?
going.
Instead of shooting,
Uh-huh.
I am going to use my new ability. It's called hallucination.
What? What?
But
It's
I
called.
call it oblivion. It needs to make a... Which saving throw is it? Does it not say? Oh, they just automatically are convinced of it. That's crazy. I thought it was a saving throw. I know they can, like, inspect or something, right? Oh, I think I cut off some of the thing got cut off.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
A duration up
Craft a
to 1
danger.
minute.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Very interesting. Wisdom? Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is good. 17.
Inspiration, inspiration, inspiration.
What are you gonna do with an inspiration? Is she gonna get an inspiration? Yeah, she might get an inspiration. She might feel really inspired to run away.
What do I do now? That's kind of like my whole thing. Seeing that fell and the abundance of guards, I'm gonna return back to where
Okay.
we were. And I'm gonna use slow time to expedite the increase my movement speed so I can get back faster.
Sounds good. So, they see you do this power ability hand motion thing towards Jill, and she like
Nothing came out.
she like is screaming crazily. She's under attack and everything. And she just like turns around and points at you, and she like keeps running and looking at the police and the other Cartwright guards. They are like rushing over to her. And I guess you can next turn you would be able to enter back into the combat. Aurora can. You still have Fenrir in there.
Yeah, true. So, Aaron's gonna
But you do know that
lower.
in 2 turns there's going to be a lot of reinforcements coming down the street.
Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna return. I'm going to run off in just a random direction
Okay.
to keep the guys distracted. And Fenrir's gonna attack.
Alright, it's just the blue one right close by. Yeah,
And it's
22.
not an advantage, but
That hits.
Freaking
Whichever
both
one.
of them. Yeah,
12.
right.
On the blue one, he
Yeah,
hasn't
on
been
the
hit
blue one.
yet. 12 points of damage. He's like, oh,
And I'm gonna attempt to grapple.
alright.
Not a disadvantage. 11.
Yeah, you were able to grapple.
Let's go. And that's our turn.
I have a small question.
So,
Wasn't I before Johan?
yes. Didn't you?
No, he didn't go because last time he swung and he missed and he had.
Yeah. You can take your turn now, unless yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I would
give him
like
credit.
to
It's
move
like 4 o'clock in the morning.
over
Yeah.
the desk.
Okay.
I would like to, as a bonus action, pull out the pad and hook it up to the desk. And then as an action, I would like to heal myself.
Okay.
Is that all doable or no?
Yeah, you can do that. You can just like slap the data pad in there. I would say you won't be able to do any kind of hacking or anything like that, but I would say you could quickly plug it in.
Okay.
But you aren't going to be able to do any kind of splicing. But yeah, go ahead and throw in your heal.
Wait, I gotta hit the button, switch over to the other page. Hours, which are now at diminishing rapidly because I'm using one every turn. Yep. Did it pop up?
Yep, it did.
He did.
Okay.
1d8 plus your force casting modifier.
Eight plus is my modifier. Dang it. A good spell, so or ability. It's +3. Oh, and then type roll.
It helps.
Yeah, my
There you go.
command
Ooh,
I put in
nice
is
roll.
/1d8.
Nice. 10 points.
10 HP back.
Mm-hmm.
Almost max.
Alright. Anything else?
And that is my turn.
Nice. Okay. Zach, it is your turn. You got 2 bad guys, one of them laying on the floor, the other one sitting upright, right up on you.
As I'm fighting these guys, I'm gonna look to the kid and tell him, not that one, the one inside the room, the other guy that just came out of. Find one of the computers in there. And then I'm gonna go and attack with my vibroblade on the green one.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty weak. 12? That just misses.
Okay, and then I will use my bonus action to shield bash the green one.
Okay.
Also missed.
6 also misses.
And that will be my turn.
You see the car right is like, whoa, whoa, and he like takes like a half step back, and he's like, whoa. Yeah, he uses that momentum to bring the the stun baton back down on you. For a 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. That is the d6. So 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 10. 18, you're just fine. The orange one, he is going to stand up and no longer be tripped. And is going to do the same. 23.
Yep. Hits.
For 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And need you to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw. 24, even better. Nice. Then let's see here. What do we got left? The yellow guy, seeing that he's like continued to be in front of his office. He's like, "What are you doing to that computer terminal?" And he's gonna shoot at you, Lucian. He's like, "Get off my computer." For 24.
Holy shit.
24 hits.
Okay. Oh, for 10 damage.
Okay.
Takes a crack shot at you. Whack.
My last
Oh,
turn was wasted.
I just healed that.
Actually, it was preventive.
Yeah. Okay.
You're proactive.
Jill is just gonna keep running away. The blue one hasn't gone yet, has it? No, it has not. Blue one's gonna swing on Fenrir and miss. He's like, ooh. He's like trying to get out of the bite out of the grip of the jaws. He's kind of struggling. And with that, it is Ryan's turn. I did not forget you this time.
Okay.
You see the
I am
data
going
pad is
to-
currently like lit up and it is like hack question mark question mark question mark. It's like kind of like looks like a Fallout Boy like pip like screen where it's like black and it's got like that radiation green color to it. It's like hack with like it's like in a square button.
After receiving a shot in the back, I yell out, "We don't got time to storm the entire place. We've got to get what we can." And I hit hack.
Okay. Gotcha. So go ahead and make a technology check for me. And then remember, you get to add a plus 40 to the roll. At 56, the hack goes through, and it is like lightning fast. You're able to see the information come through within the same, like basically as soon as you press the button, like the hack is done pretty much. And let's see here. The datapad comes back with information, and it kind of comes back and goes burp, burp, and it says no files found, or like it doesn't come up with the files that you're looking for, is what I mean.
And I say, "Damn it," and I unplug it.
You do see, though, I will give a hint that the there was basically a schematic, like blueprints to the office, and you can conclude with the, I mean, you just with the 16 without the plus 40, that the terminal that you need to get to is behind these doors.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. I don't think I have a bonus action that could. Well, maybe no.
Yeah, you've
Yes.
used your action to hack or splice.
I'm going to use my bonus action to put instinctive movement on myself.
Nice. Why is this such a big block of text?
Because it
It's like
comes with a
it's like a
lot of
Yu-Gi-Oh
shit.
card.
Wow.
Can I get into Solomon Judgment that bonus action? Just no.
Come on, don't make fun of Yu-Gi-Oh cards like that. All of that text would have been a lot smaller.
Yeah, that's how it can fit on that little tiny card.
Yeah.
You need
This
magnifying
would have been a
glass.
pendulum effect and a monster effect.
It's like a CVS receipt. Come on, man.
I'm surprised this isn't like a flip effect, like on Magic card. It's got one side, and then you flip it over, and there's another side.
Okay. All right. You enhance your movement with the force. I think that's all I really need to know. You're good. Where do you want to go?
Okay.
Resistance
At
to
this
fall
point.
damage. Difficulty, ignore difficult terrain, climbing speed.
I am going to use my Leonine agility
My
to
goodness.
double my movement speed, which my movement
trying to-
speed is at 35, so now I
Yeah.
can move 70.
Mm-hmm.
So now he can walk
And
on
I-
water because he's that fast.
No. It specifically states he cannot walk on water. This effect does not allow you to move across liquid surfaces.
Denied.
And okay, now I'm at 70. I'm going to
Mm.
use slow time. You can roll a kinetic combat die to increase your speed by 5 times the amount rolled until
I'm
the end of
wondering,
your
where are
turn.
you going?
Where are you going? That's why, like, when I said,
Is he
like,
gonna
okay,
shoulder charge one of these
Well,
guys?
when
He's
I
just gonna
said,
fucking
okay.
tackle someone at mock fuck.
when I said, okay,
I'm
where are
gonna
you
go
gonna go?
get things
I meant
done quickly.
It. I meant it. Where do you want to go?
Moves 5 feet.
I want to go into that room that it said that I should go into, or that it suggested that I read that the computer was supposed to be in.
Yes.
Do
Okay.
you want to Porky Pig that one more time?
All right.
Hold on. 1d4. Let me finish what I'm doing.
All right. Yeah.
Times 5 is 10, so an extra 10 feet to my 70, which puts me at
80.
80
Yeah,
feet.
you did all
So-
that, and I can move half.
Isn't
that
there a door over
normally.
here?
Yes, that's a door right there.
Okay, so boom.
Yep.
Click.
Okay. So you are able
55.
to see into.
I want to go through the door.
Yes, you can go into the door. You are able to basically see this here so far.
Do that clear.
I move it. It's like 3 to
Is this the
jumping
right
speed.
computer?
Oh, you're able to see like all the way back out to here. So
Oh my
opening the
goodness.
door, you are like you're greeted with just there's like a bunch of like ceiling fans and like fans on the floor as well. Not enough to like obscure whatever kind of insane speed Naruto run you're doing through here. But there's a bunch of fans just everywhere cooling down the banks of computers that are in this room. They align. You're able to see just like a quick glance around that there are just computers that line this entire room. And in the middle,
A clone?
There's a clone?
Oh yeah, there's a clone.
Oh yeah, I thought it. Okay, so this motherfucker. Damn it, Waru! Son of a bitch! I didn't know Waru was down into this far deep into it.
Little
Told
did you
we
know,
should have killed him.
I never forgot. The GM
This
never
is
forgets.
the most scuffed game. I love it.
Okay, so all these like these like brown reddish crates, are like just like they represent like just like metal shelves that are currently just empty. There's nothing in them, but you could infer that there were even more computers, and so you could actually see inside of the entire room because these metal crates are all empty. So you're able to see all of this here. There is a single bank of that is a master terminal set in
Oh, whoa, okay, hold on.
in this
Master
room.
terminal where? I'm at
You're
55
gonna
there.
need to make a technology check, Mister.
Well, wait a minute.
Jag-
Didn't his 16
Jagged Tooth
provide
Clan.
proof of where it was, or just what room it was supposed to be in?
Oh yeah, you got a 16. Yeah, and plus the 50, you'd be able to know. It is this terminal here on the very left. That's
Okay,
like
I'm
off
at
the wall.
55, and I can move up to, what is it? 2,
80.
5, 80.
Mm-hmm.
So 55, what makes... What would
25
make
more?
80? 25? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, tried to grab my character there.
You're good. Nice.
Cocoon!
Speed racer. There's just a blur of fur going across the room and bursting through the doors. It's over here! Like a laser pointer that pointed that direction, and there went Savaris. Yes.
Taking too many hits, man. I gotta do something to get us out of this situation.
Gone. Just fucking gone. One moment he was unplugging it, the next moment he wasn't there, because you gotta imagine he made that in 6 seconds. 6 motherfucking seconds he unplugged that fucker and was out of that room.
Nice.
It's like that moment on episode 1 when you watch him just kind of do that quick speed away, and they like super blur away, and you're like, oh shit.
Right? Okay. Next is
Just
Jordan.
imagine what heightened senses.
Yep.
What's the situation like?
So there are currently about a half a dozen police officers and about half a dozen car rate guards are coming your direction. They're well, you said that you kind of went off on the side road. They are going towards the office. Some of them, say a couple of them are chasing after you specifically, knowing that you're just going to be a distraction. The other ones are going to help whatever situation is happening inside the office.
Okay. You said it was about, what, 24 total?
No. There's about a
Or
dozen.
you
total.
said
half a dozen.
Oh, you said half a dozen. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 of those
That's
dozen.
24 in total. Holy crap. That'd be it. I think that would have been
24,
it.
yeah, that'd have been,
24 in total. I don't think we're getting out of this. Someone bring the broken star over. I think that's about all we got.
You said there were two coming for me?
Yeah, there's we'll say there's 4 going for you. 2 guards and 2 police officers.
Okay.
Follow the glowing thing. It is currently your turn, Jordan.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of what I want to do. I think I'm just going to dash so I can move 100.
Okay.
plus the same thing Null did. Forgot what it's called. If I can pull it up.
Your force imbuement.
Walk on water.
Slow
Instinctive
time,
movement. Instinctive
where I
movement.
roll a d4 and I gain speed that d4 times 5.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So
4.
plus 20 on top of 120, and
I
I'm
would
gonna
say.
get back to the
Mhm.
office.
Oh, get
Doing-
back to the office?
Going to the moon.
Just
So I
like
can
what,
meet,
rounding
meet
around?
everyone there.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. I would say you're back at the office. You're by the front door where you're at right now.
And given how far the cards are away, how many turns would you say it'll take them to get here?
I would say it's going to take you probably have like one free turn left before the rest of the guards get here.
Okay. And use my action to dash because I'm not a rogue like I usually am, which feels weird. That's gonna be it for me. And then Fenrir is gonna attack the blue guy.
Mm-hmm. Gonna make your attack
Normal,
rolls.
'cause his companion left him, so he
Mhm.
doesn't get advantage.
13, that just hits.
Oh, nice.
It's
5.
for the greater good, I assure you.
And he is still grappling him.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's
Quit chewing on my
our
arm.
turn.
Alrighty, Zach, it's your turn.
Okay.
Feels like it hasn't been your turn in a long time. It takes a while.
Let's go with an attack on the green one.
Mm-hmm. 16 hits. This should probably kill. Hold on, let me check.
Wait, your vibro dagger has a range of 20 to 60 feet?
You can throw it.
Oh, throwing,
15.
okay. I was like, what the fuck?
You're like, bro, what? The
Like a
melee
dagger?
range of what?
24.
It just suddenly starts extending.
He is still standing, but is on 1 hit point.
Oh,
Wow.
I
He's at
will
24.
go for the.
He done 24.
I
to
will
him.
go for the bonus action shove.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. And he's dead. You bash him to death. He's like,
Just
"Ugh."
slice
He takes a
across
stab
the room.
right in the face, and he's out.
I look over to the guy to my right, like, you're next.
So, that's an intimidation check. There you go. That's where you would roll an intimidation, but you've already done your action, so.
Oh.
Can he spend his one aura point to
There
intimidate
you
that
go.
one?
There you go. There's your aura point. Your 13 intimidation that didn't work. All right, it's back to the soldiers. Let's see here. We'll just do orange guy's gonna attack you some more. For 15.
Meets a beats.
For 5 damage. And the Constitution saving throw. DC 10.
No one's gotten
You're good.
shocked yet.
Yeah.
You said it was 5 damage?
Correct.
Okay.
25.
No. Okay. The blue guard, he is going to attempt to break that grapple. With
He shall
a
not
10.
pass. What
Uh-huh.
the
You will
hell?
forever be dog food.
He shall pass.
Apparently not, bro. He barely got out.
He's like, "Ugh, let me get out of here." So like this. this, he's gonna hide underneath the terminal.
So he broke the grapple. Did he?
Is he like?
Wouldn't be
Oh,
able
no,
to
he used his
disengage or
action
just
to
walk
break
away?
out. Oh, because
Uh,
that takes his action, right? I should be able
Yeah.
to attack,
Mhm.
right?
He's gonna try to get away.
Oh yeah, let me get in there.
Oh yeah, you get him with the claws.
And I'm gonna attempt to
9.
re-grapple.
Can you do that on your? I don't think you can do that
I
on
don't
a
think.
reaction.
I don't think you can do
Let me
that.
read it. Okay.
It should be
Let's see.
just on your attack.
Well, your companion. Oh, it does use my bonus action, but
Mhm.
I technically can if I didn't use my bonus action on my turn,
Correct. Mhm.
which I
But-
didn't, because I already had him grappled.
Mhm.
Because it says when your companion hits a melee attack, use your bonus action to grapple. So I can do it. Because I
Correct.
didn't use it last time.
Mhm. All right. And yellow guy.
8.
No, you've already used your bonus.
No, I didn't use my bonus action last turn
Oh.
because I had him grab him from the turn
Oh,
prior,
I guess you got him.
and he didn't attempt to break out. So yeah, he didn't move anywhere.
All right.
He broke free just to get bit again,
now-
trying to walk away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But now he's gonna get attacked.
No!
Ooh, natural 20. Let's go. All right.
Well, no, he already used his action to break free, right?
The yellow one's attacking.
And then I just
Oh,
the other
Yellow one's
one.
Wait,
attacking.
he's
Yeah,
attacking.
the
He's
blue-
attacking.
Yeah,
the
blue
yellow
guy.
one,
He's
yeah,
he's
yeah,
done.
okay.
He's done all of his stuff.
Okay.
Yellow guy's attacking.
Because you didn't say he ended.
Oh, yellow one.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
one was attacking, so that's why I was confused.
Yeah.
9.
So 11 points of damage to Fenrir. Let go of my friend.
See, I don't think I could do anything about this.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't think deflection just raises his AC, right? Yeah, I can't do anything about that.
He's on partial cover
It doesn't save me.
because the person's in front of him.
There we go.
It does
Takes a 5-foot step to the left. Bang, bang!
Alrighty.
I moved here actually.
There we go. Okay, so also going to have on this turn. On this turn, the I don't have any like police officers prepared, so I am going to have they arrive, but are not going to be able to act on this turn. But they get here this turn. These
I
replay
didn't think we were going to
pirates.
boggle it in the first 30 seconds either. Like, just, oh, no,
Okay, we went in there with no plan. What did you expect?
So there's
I got the
Four of
plan
them.
was
and there's 4 of these guys.
That was the plan.
I hope you know that I hope you know that we're planning on a raven and a robot to show the fuck up.
Okay, Ryan, it is your turn. You see a terminal port in front of you that is basically beckoning you to plug the data
plugging
pad
it
into.
in.
Okay.
The forest is beckoning you towards.
Yes, there is something
And
that's
I'm going to activate it.
okay. Alrighty. So when you come to the terminal, go ahead and make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Perception.
12. All right. You see in front of you there is just a myriad of controls and just panels and levers and buttons. They're all like light dimly lit, and they have, some of them are kind of pulsing. You see on the screens there's just all this information, and it's a bit overwhelming. And you throw the data pad into the terminal, and it instantly is like, hack question mark question mark. It's like press a square and it starts hacking into it. So that's the second use of the datapad. You have 6 more uses. Go ahead and make just a technology roll. It's going to succeed, but going to make a technology roll since it's got a plus 40. 3. So you got 43. Let me check here. I want to check.
We just lose somebody?
No, I'm quick double checking my notes. Okay. So
Yeah, I think Johan just disappeared.
oh, did he? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I heard the PlayStation sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you see flashing up through the data pad. It's like Nimri's like got this thing like automatically set up to find the certain files, and you see instantly this data pad pops up with the 21CU file.
Okay. That's what we're after. At least that's what Nimri said, and you put it in the thing.
Mm-hmm.
21CU and F8FI992, but 8FI ain't there.
No.
Okay,
The
I'm
data
going to
pad
extract
pulls up
the
with the one.
21CU.
Okay. Gotcha. That is your turn. And that is where I am going to need to call it a night. Because it's 4:15. I have to be awake early.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
But well worth it.
It was fun. It was definitely fun.
You guys found one file. You guys are trapped inside of an office at the moment. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. But, oh, you guys are crazy. Oh. Alright. Did Jordan really? He really did. Man. Mm-hmm. He's on that. He's on that.
What was the turn
He's not on that Hampton Inn. He's on that. He's not on the Best Western. He's on the Motel 6 Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he's on that Motel 8. Yeah.
Sorry, what were you asking before I started joking?
Just make sure that we left off at the end of Lucian's turn.
Mm-hmm. Jordan, so what you missed, I'll make sure he's there. There we go. So, Lucian, I don't know what you caught last, but I'll just recap the last little bit. Lucian was able to find the 21CU files, yeah, he was able to find the files and was able to extract them with the datapad. And the guards are hot on your heels. And that's where we're getting to the session, because it's already 4:15, and I need to sleep. So we'll leave it on a cliffhanger.
Sounds
You
good.
found one of the files, and there are more guards approaching outside.
We'll say it's on a different tablet or a different device, right? Not on the super hacking device.
Huh?
Huh?
Well, I mean, the super hacking device blows up in 6 more uses, so it'd be pretty useless to have that information on the awesome hacking device. Or else we're just gonna lose that data, those files that we were looking for.
Yeah. That's the trade-off. You only get 6 more
Ooh.
uses.
It doesn't. Okay.
What is this that you just sent in here?
I didn't need to put it in the content page. I meant to put it on memes.
Yes. Happy-go-lucky. All right.
Oh, the song goes as Little John and Robin running through the forest. Oodalali, oodalali, golly, what a day. Because we're basically Robin Hooding right now.
Are we?
Yeah, we're trying to shut the cartel down. We just did a B&E.
I'm pretty sure Julie probably wasn't really all into it. I mean, maybe
she
was
worked for the cartel.
I was gonna say maybe she was in there for embezzling or something. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, she could be a terrible person for that. But she was probably on like the student council, or like she was probably on like the like president and council meeting and part of like the HOA. Like on her funeral, it would have read like
HOA.
like. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, you're like trying to defend Ka right now for working
Jill,
for
the
Prince
president
John.
of the HOA.
Yeah, right. I mean, like,
The
she's
final
probably
boss.
annoying as fuck, but she's.
No, you know, Jill's that one chick that works at every store in the area.
Suspicious.
Next week she's gonna be working down at the salon.
Yeah.
She's a
I was looking
masseuse
for
now.
yeah. She's the very best at everything she does.
If we could just get past the embezzling that she does, she would be an amazing worker.
Yeah, I mean, if she wanted to become a bounty hunter, she would just be the best at it immediately.
She just gotta put
Just
her
like
heart
get
in it.
boosted like 12 levels.
You're like trying to defend Sir Hiss for working for Prince John right now.
Right?
Like, she knows what she's doing. She knows who she works for.
Yeah,
I
but
just,
It's not like they're going.
I mean, not exactly. Not all people who work for the mafia know they're working for the mafia.
yeah. I just imagine that you guys walked into the office and then like Baldur's Gate or not Baldur's Gate, Borderlands 1 mini boss intro, Jill, the receptionist. And then you guys proceeded to shoot up the place.
But the mini boss got away.
The mini boss got away. She was worth extra XP.
It's because she didn't have badass in front of her, so I just didn't.
You just turned into a 1940s radio station there for a
Yeah,
second.
it actually sounded kind of cool, to be honest.
It did. It did kind of sound kind of cool. If we were going for that kind of vibe. Alright, but seriously, I just talked for an extra 15 minutes with you guys. So
But wait, what if we talked another 50 minutes?
Oh, Jordan, you're the worst. It was good. Yeah. It was good catching up with you, Jordan. It was good hearing your voice again, man. We will pick it up in 2 Saturdays, or potentially next Saturday, depending on schedules and all that fun stuff, if we're able to do it. But until next time, it was great hanging out. Adios.